You ever had somebody you really like? I mean like really, really like, but you're not sure if they feeling you? This is one of these scenarios. You know, like boy meets girl, this whole coming of age thing. This is my story, and I just want to share it with you. I woke up in the morning feeling better than I did last night. Now I got a text from this girl I've been feeling right for a couple months. Hit me, are you up? Text back, girl, what's up? She said, let's link up. One time, probably two. Bring your friends too, cause my girls are sliding through. You can meet us at the park, so get ready. I wanna see you, and don't be late. It's a lovely day, and I wanna conversate. So I'm getting ready. I'm looking sharp. Got a text from my crush, meet us at the park. So I call up my homies. What's up, dog? And we about to make our way to chill at the park. And we go, and we go, and we go, and we go to the park. And we go, and we go, and we go to see my crush. And we go, and we go, and we go with the homies. And we go, hey. So we get there, I see her from a glare. People playing ball, she waving at me, dog. I pulled up a seat while the homies greet. She hugged me, saying things like she missed me. Sparked the conversation, cracked a couple jokes, thinking how far can this go? She feeling me, but I gotta know for sure. While we talking, this dude sat beside her, dog. And then he said, babe, we heading to the mall. I was looking like straight full, had all the homies laughing at me, bro. The girls was laughing at me. I'm like, dang. But it's all cool though. I messed with a cousin like a week after. Yeah. But yo, I'm glad you're here to listen, man. I'm gonna tell my story. Appreciate that though. Peace. Hey, had to get it now, yeah, that's the game plan. Yeah. We did it on our own, didn't need no helping hand. Hey. Touchdown on the foe, so I won the game, man. Yeah. King Tito, baby, and I'm from the A, man. Hey. Had to get it now, yeah, that's the game plan. Yeah. We did it on our own, didn't need no helping hand. Touchdown on them folks, so I won the game, man. Yeah. King Tito, baby, and I'm from the A, man. Hey. Switch it up, Atlanta where I'm heating up. Yeah, I gotta get it, it's a must. At your function, post it up with my partners. Current classic is the brand. Say it louder when I shout it. Girl, you got it. Bring your friends too. We can get lit too. Show you what I can do, but I can't dance. Just playing. I'm about to have Atlanta streets blazing when I come through. Man, this for bank too. Hey, I crank they card colors from the most side. Decap the bank kid, man, they go wild. Remember thinking to myself like this go time. Can't I see what I'm rocking? Yeah, that's all the time. Yeah, I've been in my groove. Tito, it's the truth. If you ain't down there, I don't know you. Sticking to the script, it is what it is. Heating up this year, get ready for the kid. Had to get it now, yeah, that's the game plan. We did it on our own, didn't need no helping hand. Touchdown on the foe, so I won the game, man. King Tito, baby, and I'm from the A, man. Had to get it now, yeah, that's the game plan. We did it on our own, didn't need no helping hand. Touchdown on them folks, so I won the game, man. King Tito, baby, and I'm from the A, man.
Rolling on the I-95, high life, hoping I don't die. Living my life too fast. I'm alone in this bitch, I do the dash. Rolling on the I-95, high life, hoping I don't die. Living my life too fast. I'm alone in this bitch, I do the dash. Hey. I'm a factor, you niggas actors. I tell them back up, I got my cash up. Out of this world like I'm NASA. Brand new vehicle, faster. And I stay blessed like a pastor. Hey, all white, off-white bastard. Hey, tryna get low in the palace. Hey, these niggas, they pussy, they not malice. Hey, I can't fuck on her, and she average. Bad bitch came with the baggage. Hey, but we go together like a sandwich. Hey, real one, but they don't understand it. Rolling down the I-95. High life, hoping I don't die. Living my life too fast. I'm alone in this bitch, I do the dash. Rolling down the I-95. High life, hoping I don't die. Living my life too fast. I'm alone in this bitch, I do the dash.
I told my daughter if you wanna rap, then rap, but I think you should be a princess. I told her boyfriend if he gon' cap, then cap, and he gon' get his chin check. I told my chauffeur to make a left, tell the cops don't put me over, I ain't taking that breath. No, I'm not getting out the car, I ain't showing you shit, and no, I ain't taking them steps, cause I know I'm gonna be under arrest, cause I'm high as fuck, I just lit it up. Plus I got call up my wife, tell her come get the car, and she gon' see the bitch in my trunk. Whole lot of money, I stack all the 20s, I burn through the ones, I get what I want. Spend all the 50s, I pass out the 100s, I swear on my mama, my comma will come. That's because all of the commas I front, I like my money with commas in front. I like my bitch with a thong up her butt and the natural hair like she Lauren or something. I like my chips in the ruffles with onions. I like my bricks in the duffel with butter. I like the Glocks on the table, the pumps in the closet, and I like the dope in the oven. I like my hoe when they naked. I fuck them so reckless, and then I'm gonna come on their stomach. Hold up. Fuck happened to the beat, bro?
Hey, bro, that's cool and all, but weren't you supposed to be dissing Chess?
Oh, fuck, I forgot about that little nigga. All right, let's get it. Cake life, I ain't even make no diss track. Why you got my name in them shit raps? Oh, cause your honor's so relevant, big fat. Nigga, I blow your motherfucking head off your shoulder and leave it on your front porch gift wrap. Leave no prints, don't leave no stench. Now the feds come through like it must be a mishap. Big facts, I don't give a fuck about none of that shit. You got the wrong nigga out of this class. Better give all that shit to them other little niggas over here, cause you won't get your shit back. I got 2 Glock 9s and they both got 30s all black and the rest still mismatched. Running your house with a 30 in the gym bag. Now you got a new house, gas like Sinbad. Big fact, fuck is you from? All you gonna see is attacking the drum. All we gonna leave is a mess when we come. You just gonna see me in Rex with a gun. You just gonna see my index and my thumb. You just gonna see a suppressor that run. All you gonna hear is a pop followed by dot mop, then another pop, then another pop rum. I'm the little bitch, I'm the number one stunner. You talk all that shit, I'm gonna handle your plumbing. Had smack at your funeral, reading the statement like Dilly departed. My number one gunner, don't fuck with me, stupid. This ain't what you wanna. I get on my knees and I pray for a bust it. The Heavenly Father, I wish that he would. Then I blow the cake on them suckers. I call her Rex for the pies and the chicken. I call her Mookie, don't lie with the bitches. He let me know by surprise where you living. I be at your door like, how, who is it? Mama like Raekwon can't have visits. I be like, damn, how old the little nigga? She like, damn, that's a grown little nigga, then blam. Now you live alone, little nigga. We hide them bitches to find where you living. No ties, no printers, no wires, no witness. No time for religion.
All right, let me turn everything down. What's up? Y'all done messed up. Y'all done messed up today. Hold up, where my beer? Shit. Let me get this. I'm cussing already. Oh, man. I'm going to try to make this stream nice and sweet without breaking the algorithm. Hell, YouTube already get enough. Oh, yes. What's going on? Everybody, how are you doing? It's your boy, Nickmoses05. You are tuning in to Nickmoses05 Gaming Podcast. And you probably seen the title. It says NGP. We shorten it up. I need to put more stuff in the title, okay? We on episode 83. I think we passed the point of having to say Nickmoses05 Gaming Podcast. I'm on all the everything you can play podcast-wise. Google Podcasts, Spotify, Apple, everywhere. We did that, MoFam. It ain't just me. We did that. All over, okay? So, I don't have to put Nickmoses05 Gaming Podcast anymore. You know what I'm talking about. Check in. Shane! Oh, Shane. Yo, Shane, man, you been holding it down. Shane, you been holding it down on the Facebook. Big shout out to you, Shane, because I'm going to get into some smoke today. You're going to be ready for this. Also, Joe, hardest working man in show business. Come on, Joe. Give it to us. Thank you for tuning in, Joe. And my miss, I see Chelsea Sway. Hold up. Let me give one for Chelsea Sway. Chris. give you a couple jumps, man. Whew, I'm ready to turn up, man. I think we should just get into the smoke. Oh, God, yes. Woo! Couple claps. Everyone, this is a huge moment, not only for gaming, but for me. Okay? Microsoft buys Activision. I don't even know if I had the numbers right. Who cares, right? 69.7 billion. Is that right? Biggest gaming acquisition ever. That's major. Super major. And we're going to break it down. And I'm not just going to break it down a little bitty titty. I'm breaking it down all the way. We going down all the way to everything. I want to get to CEO. CEO Bobby, where you at? I see you. I see you, CEO Bobby. So we're going to break down everything, but we're going to start with just the initial. Microsoft, yes, acquires Activision Blizzard. So to give you guys history on this, it is by far the biggest gaming acquisition ever. I want to say probably by quadruple. Well, I don't want to, I could be going overboard. But there's a lot of other big gaming acquisitions. This is huge. Another one is Tencent buying Supercell. I am one that plays a lot of Supercell games. We know how major Tencent is. But this is different. And guys, I got every single article, everything everybody has sent me. Do you know what people have sent me since this news has came? I am not only a Microsoft fanboy, I'm a Call of Duty fanboy. And they had to, this is very touching to me. They linked up. And I'm going to tell you, besides what everybody wants to dig into, which we're going to dig into, we're going to get to the nitty gritty. Is Bobby going to stay? Okay, Sony, where you at? Okay, we're going to get to everything. Trust me. But I want to smooth into this, okay? So, Microsoft does buy Activision Blizzard for $69.7 billion. And everybody wonders, what does that mean to the gaming industry? I'm going to tell you right now what it means. It is actually the beginning of a movement. And a lot of people might think, Nick, you're going overboard. It's Microsoft. You got stock. Yes, I do. But you have stock in Microsoft. You preach about Call of Duty, yell about them all the time. By the way, best-selling game of 2021. But here nor there. I'm telling you, this is monumental, going to move the gaming culture. Not just based on what people are saying, oh, Microsoft's going to take it over. Not that. This may have confirmed that we are officially moving into a different era to where subscription-based is the preferred method versus the purchase of a game. And I know, some might be like, Nick, you're going overboard. You're going overboard. Walk with me on this. The reason I say that is because Microsoft with Bethesda, by the way, okay, we already know the lineup of games instantly. It shut down E3 2021 by itself. I was there. You ain't got to tell me I was there. I literally sat there and watched the whole thing. And by the way, I was there. I was media. Okay, I wasn't just sitting there as a fan. I did have a whole week to kind of prepare for it. And then, bam, they shut down the show. It was so many games that was there. It was no way it was going to be stopped. Okay, no way. I don't care what you brought before or after. Microsoft in a lineup of games has enough games to last you for a lifetime within a subscription model. Damn! They did it, y'all. It's official. My old ass has been part of Xbox Ultimate for going on well over how long have you had it? I've been, time's going fly by, not 2 years or something. I was part of Xbox Live Gold. Soon as Ultimate came, jumped on it. Fanboy, yes. And I've been part of Ultimate ever since. When I got my Series X, I didn't have to worry about purchasing the game. I had Ultimate. Now they have acquired Activision Blizzard. So many games. I mean, let's just talk about, before we jump into the article, I want to talk about what Microsoft's move and Activision move, like I mentioned, is monumental in esports. In esports. Microsoft, where the hell have you been in esports? I was thinking Halo Infinite's going to be big. And, you know, the esports scene, you got League of Legends, got Overwatch. Okay, two big titles in esports that now Microsoft can get in esports. You're going to see Microsoft all over. Microsoft has officially, they haven't been a monopoly. Okay, this is not a monopoly. It's officially not a monopoly yet. But Microsoft is trying to pave the way for the future and the subscription model that everyone would have. They are looking at Amazon and following that to a T. Because who are you if you don't have an Amazon Prime? If you were in school and somebody said you don't get Amazon Prime, that guy, you know what I mean? Amazon Prime is serious, and now it's going to be that way with Xbox. So people said it was that way with Netflix. I remember at one point, I think Netflix was at a 70% of households or something. It was something sick. Okay. Now, is everything going to be subscription model? Okay. Are people just going to strip away? What about cable services? What happens to an Xfinity, a Comcast, when you get Microsoft, who now, I mean, pretty much could provide you everything. They can provide you television shows. They can provide you a lineup of things. You don't even really have to turn to a Netflix or a Comcast. Oh, my God. Okay, I know. I'm going to be out there. So let's go ahead. I'm going to pull up the article. We're going to talk specifics. Now, this article says opinion by Martin Robinson. Martin, I'm glad you put your opinion because I might shut it down or something. But shout out to Eurogamer. You know, it's a lot of different publications I can go to. I got a whole folder filled. If you don't believe me, I can, pull it up and keep going. Okay. But wow, indeed, the thunderclap of news, Microsoft acquisition of Activision Blizzard for $68.7 billion. Okay, I messed that up. So that was my bad. Can I make that change? Do I got 69? See, I told you I might mess it up. I didn't get the numbers all together. My fault. Excuse me. 68. Can I change that? I'm gonna change it real quick. Boom. There you go. See, you didn't have to make. I told you I'm getting so good with the system now. Oh, there we go. Oh, you're getting good, Nick. The largest in the brief history of video games and grossly overshadowing the $7.5 billion Microsoft paid for Bethesda is still ringing noisily. The reverberations won't let up for some time. And right now they're just scrambled to simply understand what it all means. Nobody knows what it all means. And I'm telling you, I'm here to tell you today, it is the beginning of the movement. Okay. Will Call of Duty be an Xbox console exclusive? We'll get to Call of Duty. We'll talk about Call of Duty. We don't want to talk about Call of Duty right now. Okay. Is this predominantly a play for mobile, given King's presence and Activision stable or Microsoft's absence in that space? Oh my goodness. Let's not go there. We'll get to there. When Singularity hitting Game Pass, does this mean we might finally be getting a new DJ hero? Oh. Yo, I can't even read the article, man. Can you pull me back up? Pull me back up, man. It's so much. I can't get to the article because there's so much to unpack. Martin Robinson, you gave me so much to unpack right there. That's a lot. First of all, Microsoft Mobile. For those who do not know, which we'll be talking about Call of Duty later, okay? Microsoft getting in the mobile market. Just wait. First of all, I want you to answer me this. Where does Microsoft get stopped? I'm waiting. I don't got any answers. Okay. Microsoft is they're going to be in mobile devices hard. If you do not believe me, why would they pay $68.7 billion for this acquisition? This acquisition is not no joke. It is something they plan. Microsoft, I want to give you guys some background on the stock because I actually got stock. My stock was up as high as about $320 a share or $330. Remind you, when I paid for it, it was around $200. You know what I mean? It was back when the whole GameStop thing happened, right? So now the stock has went down. It's actually under 300. Okay, the stock has went down, believe it or not. Sony stock has went down. Okay, let's start there. Sony stock has also went down. I don't know if it's just kind of a stock market thing, but Microsoft paid this much money for a reason. They have a plan. This plan is to take over. And I don't think Microsoft just wants to say, hey, we're the best console ever. Right? That's easy. That's easy work right now. It's to the point of Microsoft wants to say, we're not only the best console ever, we're going to be the reason you enjoy your console. Oh, they're such assholes. Microsoft, such assholes in this. But we're going to get back to the argument. I just had to get that piece out. By the mobile games, it's going to be over. Microsoft has that. Call of Duty, we'll be talking about later. But let's get back to the article. Who knows, frankly, for today's announcement delivered in the dead prose that's had all life and most meaning sucked dry as it's passed the desk of a frozen lawyers before being pushed live was on thin details. We know the cold hard facts that the lucrative franchises that Microsoft stands to gain, such as Call of Duty, bomb, okay, Warcraft, bomb, Overwatch, bomb, you know what I'm saying? The studios of immense talent and inheritance and that eye-watering $68.7 billion that it caps it all, but some other all-important details remain elusive. We don't know, for example, exactly what it all means to Activision CEO Bobby. We'll get to Bobby, okay, whose further presence at the company remains a fuzzy blot amidst it all. I can tell you what's going to happen with Bobby. I don't even have to worry about that. It's clear, though, that the controversial leader is set for a bumper payday. Big payday. All right, of course, everybody's going to get paid. Even CEO. I said no swears on this, okay? Good algorithm. Even CEO Bobby's going to get paid at the end of this, okay? So, an implied detail amidst all this, feel like something flew in my eye. I shouldn't have said, my bad, CEO Bobby, my bad, don't do that. Okay? All this which makes this acquisition particularly hard to swallow. Now, guys, this ain't hard to swallow, okay? This is not hard to swallow. Microsoft bought Activision Blizzard for $68.7 billion, and Microsoft now has stepped up the game and has forced the hand of everyone in the gaming industry. Microsoft has single-handedly forced the hand of everyone in the gaming industry. Okay, and Sony, we're going to get to you, Sony. We got a lot for Sony. We got a lot for you, all you Sony fans out there. But nonetheless, Microsoft, with this acquisition, is also paving way for what a lot of people don't care about, is the metaverse. You know, NFTs. Who cares about NFTs, Nick? Hey, NFTs is out there. Okay, they out there. They're making a lot of money. You might want to, hey, I ain't hating against NFTs. I'm diving in, I believe. I might have to get some of them shit. But Microsoft is definitely going to be part of the metaverse. Facebook, why do you think the name changed? The metaverse is going to be real. People really want to take themselves away. Okay. And they want to be doing something else. That's real. That's not a joke. That's not no bullshit. Millions and billions of dollars will be spent to build it. And it's not at the hands of just people. It's at the hands of a lot of other billionaires and millionaires. Understand that. But I'm going to move. You know what? Hold on. Before I move on, I can't just do it like that. I got to go a little further. Okay. Let's just see. This is just for all you haters out there, you Sony haters, okay? I just got something to show you, because all you Sony haters was talking about, I get Call of Duty, your favorite game. Suck it, okay? This is what you got right here, okay? This is what you got. Xbox boss keen to revive dormant Activision franchises. Oh, take it. Okay, I was looking at the IP list. Let's go, Spencer. Okay, on the topic of developers like Toys for Bob's, which Toys for Bob's, for those who don't, I'm not even going to get into that, okay? Spencer said his team would talk to the studios about working on games from Activision Blizzard's franchise history. Toys for Bob must love Call of Duty too, by the way. We're hoping that we'll be able to work with them when the deal closes to make sure we have resources to work on franchises that I love from my childhood and that the teams really want to get. Now, just to show some, aside from Crash, Guitar Hero, Tony Hawk, we got Skylanders, Spyro, True Crimes at LA. Hold up, man. A bunch of gunshots for True Crimes at LA. Do y'all remember walking up to people just saying, what's in your pocket, son? Get me in your pocket. Give me that, son. That's mine. Get out of here. That was True Crime. Okay, it's a different game, Blur, which, by the way, went under the radar. Blur is a nice one. Singularity and Geometry Wars, among others. Now, that's too much, okay? But I just wanted to go ahead and put that in the face of you guys, just so you guys know what this means. It means that it's over. Microsoft has won. I told you guys from the beginning to buy your Microsoft stock. Didn't I say that? And now I bought it. Might be down right now, but trust me, it's going to go up. It's going to go higher once people start man, everybody, they had 25 million subscribers right now. What do you think is going to happen? 50 million subscribers. It's going to come. Believe me, it's going to be in no time. Everybody sees these acquisitions. People who were playing on PC said, yo, I ain't going to lie. I was playing with Steam for a bit. I might have to go over the PC Game Pass. You know what I'm saying? It might happen. Okay? Might happen. But anyways, we're going to move on. I ain't going to go on too much longer about that. Let's just, let me see if I can get it right. Oh, there we go. I told you we was going to get to it. Oh, let me change it. I got to get to this perfect. Perfect. This is good. This is something I've been waiting to get off my chest all week. You know why? You know why I've been waiting to get this off my chest all week? Because it's talking about Call of Duty. And Call of Duty I love. Call of Duty is the game I've been telling you guys even when. Now, a lot of people are going to say this. They're going to say, oh my gosh, I didn't buy Call of Duty because I didn't support Activision and what they were doing and so and so. A lot of them are liars. They're liars. They're just flat out liars. I'm going to keep it 100% honest with you. They're liars. Behind closed doors, they were playing the game through somewhere. Oh, I got it free through somebody. Oh, I was playing it through Game Pass or, it's going to be some excuse. We don't want to hear it. If you play Call of Duty or any Activision Blizzard games, then you've been supporting them. And I don't want to hear no excuse. It's my favorite game. Oh, I love it. It's my favorite game. I've been playing it my whole life. I don't care. It's something you said you support and you're strongly against it. You get on these big platforms, these big gigantic forums. You get on all these giant forums that got millions of viewers and you shout, oh, I'm against it. But you're behind the scenes playing Call of Duty. I can't stand it. It's disgusting. And I want to tell you that you need to just come out and just say you play Call of Duty. That's what I did. I said it. I said I'm going to buy it before it came out. Hell, I pre-ordered it. I'm even worse. I pre-ordered it. Now I don't support nothing that they were doing. I don't support any of that. I'm not behind it. You don't see it on this channel. It don't ever happen. But the fact remains, I bought it. You know why I bought it? Because I said I was going to buy it. That's why. I said that. I said I'm going to buy it. I don't care what people say. I don't care how people feel. I don't care how people think. I'm going to buy it because I like the game. And you know what? All I'm going to try to think is these dollars that I'm giving hopefully supports those developers to continue on their fight, unionize, and get stronger. That's where I'm hoping my money goes. Because I want to play the game that they work their ass on. Pause. It's crazy. And y'all sit on these channels, man, these huge, humongous, big platforms and say, I promise never to purchase the game. I do not support it. And you get on these things, and then when Frost goes off, you're sitting there like, yes, I support you. But you ain't out there on strike. You ain't donating. You ain't giving to the charity. You ain't got 10% coming out your check. You ain't really talking about nothing. You got a public platform and you ain't out there preaching the same things you talking about, you backing up. So guess what I do? I tell the truth. I said, I'm going to buy Call of Duty Vanguard. Now, I remember when Battlefield 2042 was leaked footage. It was early. I think it was like alpha stage. I put it on my channel. EA spanked my ass like a bad child stealing a popsicle. Oh my God. But nonetheless, the video got taken down, but I had a lot of people see it, and I was actually worried. I was worried. I'll admit, I can say it after the fact, because Call of Duty, by the way, is the best-selling game for all those people who said they wasn't buying it. The best-selling game of 2021, I believe. Check the stats. I might be wrong. But 2021, best-selling game, Call of Duty Vanguard. So, Battlefield. You ask what happened? Crickets. Nothing. Battlefield's dead. Who cares? Battlefield had so many bugs, and they rushed, and they did all that. But Call of Duty got a team. They got a bunch of people who will make sure the game gets updated. Okay? Call of Duty is the best game ever, flat out. But now, I want to get to what this means for the gaming industry, this acquisition. Okay? This acquisition means a lot. I want to say, I'm going to get to some articles. But first off, it doesn't mean that you PlayStation guys have to start crying now. No. Y'all don't have to start crying now. Y'all can wait a little bit. You're going, Microsoft gonna let you have your game. You're cool with that. There's some contractual agreements, you know what I mean, that they're gonna work through. And when they work through those, we snatching that damn IP. You think we ain't? You is crazy. Okay, but we gonna get to you, Sony. Nonetheless, Call of Duty will still remain. Okay, you got Warzone, which is already on all platforms. So you're gonna have Warzone. I think Warzone will remain. And you think Call of Duty would probably say, hey, why not go across all platforms? Right? Why not? What you know why? Subscription. I'm telling you, if you can get people to come and take the subscription model, it might be worth it in the long run. That might be something. We're not sure if that's what they're doing, but nonetheless, PlayStation fans, calm down. You're going to have your Call of Duty for a little bit. But I will say this. Call of Duty can face some huge changes. Changes for the good. One, before I get to the good stuff, let's just say I seen flying cars in Warzone again. Holy hell. Come on. I mean, do something about it, Activision. Like, I can't sit here and play a game of Warzone and shoot at some dudes on top of a car, mowing down a bunch of people. Like, this is ridiculous. Okay, but nonetheless, Warzone is going to be on platforms, but Vanguard. Let's talk about some of these others where PlayStation gets early. I think that might change. The contract may get up, and PlayStation may not have the early exclusives anymore. I do think that's the first thing that'll be pulled. Okay, so, which is not a big deal. Early exclusives, it wasn't a big deal for me, and I didn't have them. So I don't know how PlayStation gamers feel about that, but I don't think it's going to be a big deal. The problem comes to, will there be, the game comes out for Microsoft first, and then Sony, PlayStation guys get it later. Might be the case. I can't say whether that's going to happen or not. But I do hope that they keep it across all platforms. I do think it's going to shrink the player base. And I think we want to keep the player base as big as possible. So I don't think Call of Duty is one of those franchises that we need to say, hey, we need to take. But I do think those exclusives that Sony get early, can we have that? Can we have that back? Because you was talking all them years. I mean, y'all was in bed, okay? Activision and Sony, y'all was doing it, okay, for about 5 years. Microsoft came in and had to stop that. So anyways, let's get to the articles because I got a bunch of things to talk about. One thing I want to talk about specifically with Call of Duty is the QA testers with the union. Oh, that's beautiful. Can I give a sound for that, kid?
Can you dig it, sucker?
You need this. They need Booker T. Definitely need Booker T. Definitely need Booker T for that. Thank you. But let's go ahead and pull up the article here. Call of Duty QA testers form Activision Blizzard's first union. Oh, man, that's big news. Okay. So, where was CEO Bobby?
Shut up!
Oh, yeah. 34 quality assurance testers at Raven Software, the Activision Blizzard studio in charge of its massively popular Battle Royale, Call of Duty Warzone, announced today that they are unionizing after weeks of striking over recently announced layoffs in their department. Yes, you guys heard that correct. Recent layoffs. It was a big thing. It was talked about on all different types of articles. I think Kotaku, what I'm reading right now, they were ones that actually did an article about those people being laid off. And at least we get to have good ending, a little bit of a good ending. So, calling themselves the Game Workers Alliance, like that, they're asking the embattled publisher, which recently announced a historic sale to Microsoft, to voluntarily recognize the union. All right. That's nice. Today, I'm proud to join with a supermajority of my fellow workers to build our union, Game Workers Alliance. QA Functional Tester 2 at Raven said in a press release. In the video game industry, specifically Raven QA, people are passionate about their jobs and the content they are creating. We want to make sure that the passion from these workers is accurately reflected in our workplace and the content we make. Our union is how our collective voices can be heard by leadership. That's beautiful. That's beautiful. I can go read more and more about that, but that's just so beautiful. I can, they formed the first union, which is needed right now at Raven Software, specifically because everything that's going around Activision Blizzard with all the allegations from the top TT bottom. Okay, so many things, so much discrimination going on. And guess what? They finally got a union there at Raven Software. Well deserved. Hopefully that can, extend to everyone out there as developers to say, we need to get together. Enough's enough. We tired of this. And we're going to go ahead and form a union. And we want to be recognized as a union. You guys pay union dues. Okay. Those fees goes towards lawyers or anything in case they try to get you out of there. I think that's right. Go on with your bad self. Okay. Now, with that out there, okay, I do have a little bit more to go on. Okay. I want people to know that all Microsoft Studios and upcoming Xbox Studios games, okay, this is like, wow, hold up. We slowing up. I ain't had my PC slow up in a while, y'all. Can you give me a second? There we go. Okay. 343 Industries, Activision Blizzard, Alpha Dolls, Arcane, Bethesda, Compulsion, Double Fine, ID Software, and hold up. The reason I want to read through this, guys, is just so you guys know, Activision Blizzard still says pending because I think it's final in summer of 2023. Okay. That's when the deal's final. Same thing with the Bethesda kind of deal. Took a while. Will the government stop it? People say that. No, it's not a monopoly. They don't have a monopoly. They don't have stop it. Okay. But Activision Blizzard is probably, I'm not even going to say probably. It's definitely the biggest one on here. 343 Industries, Alpha Dog Games, Arcane, Bethesda, Compulsion, Double Fine, ID, Exile, Machine Games, Mojang. How do you say that? Isn't it Mojang? Mojang Studios, I believe. Mojang Studios are the one behind Minecraft. So that was another huge acquisition. All right. Ninja Theory, Obsidian, Playground Games, Rare, Roundhouse, Tango, The Coalition, The Initiative, Turn 10, Undead, World's Edge, Xbox Game Studios, of course, and ZeniMax. Now, you can go through releases and we can go through games, Call of Duty, Spyro, Guitar. It will be all day. This is what we're going to deal with. I'm just scrolling down. This is what y'all gonna deal with for 2022, 2023. I'm just scrolling, y'all. That was it. That's what y'all gonna deal with. I'm not gonna go through reading all those games. It doesn't even matter what all the games are. And Call of Duty fell right in the perfect time. Call of Duty, best-selling game right now. Call of Duty was part of the reason some people bought their Sony PlayStations. Now, Sony guys, will you get Call of Duty exclusives very long? I don't believe so, but I want you to hold on to it. I do think that contractual agreement, if Sony lets us, put it out there, let us see it. What does it go to? Because if it go to 2023, that's it. It's no reason for you to hold that. I am a guy who's been playing on Xbox for well over, we're going over a decade. Okay? Love Xbox. I traded from Sony a long time ago. Yes, I'm one of those dudes. And I've been a Call of Duty fanboy since way back. I traded on, I believe back then it was Medal of Honor. That was the popular title back then. Traded. Said, I'll get that out of here. Made the right choice. Call of Duty's been good ever since. And Vanguard's the best game ever made. If you don't like it, suck. I was going to say suck. I'm trying to watch the algorithm. Okay. But Vanguard, best-selling game of 2021. And you got Cold War, I think was one of the top-selling games for PlayStation in the top 10. How is that? PlayStation, your big sellers are Call of Duty, but now Activision Blizzard is owned by Microsoft. How do you feel? Damn, hold up. That's how you feel. So, I got so much. And one other thing I want to do is, hold on. Highest paid We're going to do game acquisitions, right? Now, I want to see this. It's just me. All right, just hear me out. I want to see right now the top gaming acquisitions. Nothing I looked up, right? We know this is the biggest, but I want to see where it ranks. Because I said it was like quadruple the times. You know, I'm always on Microsoft's job, right? Oh, Microsoft does it big. Oh, but let's go ahead and see. Okay, I pulled it up here. Microsoft Activision Blizzard 2022. Take-Two Interactive, Zynga, Tencent, Supercell. And by the way, I love Supercell, guys. I love Supercell. Okay, I can't front. Okay, I love Supercell. But Microsoft is bringing Activision Blizzard games to Game Pass. You know what that means? Oh, yes. Nick, yes, I ain't even reading no more. I'm not reading no more. Why? Oh, God. Hold up. I know something was missing. I didn't have a restream chat up. I need to see some of these chats. That's what's missing. I ain't got to pay for Call of Duty. It didn't even matter. I was going to pay for it anyway. Now that it's going to be part of Game Pass, which it will be. I know it will be. And once it is, I would now just buy the season pass. You can sell me the season pass for $70, Microsoft. I don't care. I'm going to buy it. That's just the way it is. Now, let's pull up the restream. Y'all see the chat? Okay. Restream chat, good. We up. Anybody in there, we can type in, see how we good. But not going to hold up too much more. I just want to say this. Call of Duty not only has just brought itself into the mainstream media for everyone to see, whether you're old or young, Call of Duty has also aligned itself with one of the subscription models that is in the most homes as far as gaming. So Call of Duty has seen the brightest light. Activision Blizzard, everything you've done is getting swept under the rug. It is. It just flat out is, because Microsoft is bailing you out. Oh, this is beautiful. This is how capitalism works. You know what I mean? This is capitalism at its finest. Big company buy you, hey, we'll do a little tweak. Hey, you know what? Everything's forgiven for Activision Blizzard. They're not even looking at you no more. Everybody's just wondering, is CEO Bobby going to be there? Which we'll go ahead and get to CEO Bobby. Okay, I do want to get to CEO Bobby. You know what? Let's just go ahead. I might just have to jump into CEO Bobby. Since we talking about CEO Bobby, let's just do it. Let's just do it, man. Let's go into it. Oh my goodness. CEO Bobby. Yo, I gotta move because you know what, the chat, I'm gonna bring you down in a second because I see it's popping up over there, but it's not popping up here. I don't know what happened, but nonetheless, we're gonna bring it down. We're gonna do this. Bam. We gotta get it looking good. Let's get our captions right. There we go. Hold up. Let me pull up my articles because I got a lot for this. I got so much to say. Oh my goodness. I got so much to say. I might not even need to go through any articles. To be honest, I don't think I have to. But I just want to pull up some things anyway. Where do I start? Damn. Okay. So this is weird because we was on the right path. We was talking about all the good things. We was talking about the great stuff going on. And next thing you know, this kind of happens. You know what I mean? So this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to close some of these windows because I see right now it's slowing up. I don't up too much. Okay. Let's close some of these. We good? We've warmed up. There we go. Okay. See, we good. So that was cold and refreshing. So, guys, CEO Bobby. Everybody's wondering what is going to happen to CEO Bobby on so many levels. There were people who are telling me, and I'm going to go again back to the huge gaming platforms, okay? Because all the big gaming platforms where people got on there and said, I would not support Activision Blizzard games. And now that they're hearing news that CEO Bobby Kotick, I believe that's how you pronounce it, Kotick or something like that, they believe that after about a year or so, once the acquisition is complete, or 2023, okay, so we'll say a year or so. It might leak over. We don't know. But once the acquisition is complete, that he will no longer be a part of this. He will move on. He will no longer be working there, and he will take this wonderful, wonderful payout of $390 million. Okay. And guess what people are doing? They're rejoicing all over. Yay! Woohoo! I'm so happy. Oh my gosh. Yes. Oh, Nick, thank you. I can't believe it. He's going to be going. I'm going to buy Activision Blizzard games again. Bobby is gone. Shut up.
Shut up!
Shut up. Okay, just shut it. Because I'm here to tell you that's not how big business works. Big business don't work like that. They don't have an agreement that they signed where they're going to be terminated at the will whenever they say so. They don't have to go by that. Hell, you got a bunch of employees and random people to sign a petition, and this man could spit on it. Nothing you can do. You know why? Because he's the head honcho. It hurts. I know it hurts. It hurts. But I'm here to tell you the truth. I'm not here to, sugarcoat it. CEO Bobby, disgusting, twisted, mentally ill, has to be, chauvinistic, male, asshole. Dang, I broke the algorithm, finally. But he is. Okay, he just flat out is. Multiple times, allegations of sexual misconduct have came across his desk. Your desk, CEO Bobby, and guess what you did? You ignored it. That's not the worst, though. That's not the worst. No, it ain't. It's a guy that you know personally, that's your friend, that did it as well. And guess what? Brought to your desk, same situation. You ignored it, but not only you ignored it, he did it again. Came across your desk again, and you brought him in your office and said, hey, dude, chill out. And that was the end of that. CEO Bobby, I'm here to tell you something. This is breaking news probably to you, okay? You might not care. You're a rich asshole. You don't care about me, right? But you're going to hear it. That's the thing about having a voice now. 2022, I love it. You can just put your stuff out there, and they got to hear it. They got to feel it. I could at you. You could try to dodge it, and it's going to hit you in your chest. So CEO Bobby, feel this. You can forever be rich, man. You can have all the money. I personally don't think you're going to even be going for the company. But you're a sick, disgusting asshole that thinks that you have power over this situation. Well, guess what? I'm going to buy the games from Activision Blizzard because I like them. I don't care what you say. I've never, trust me, y'all. I've never heard a word this man spoke. I've never heard nothing. Okay? I have not heard a word this man spoke. Everything I'm hearing is through quotes and articles and different publications that I'm reading it from. Dude, so I probably could hear you. Maybe I'd be cool with you, maybe not. But I can tell you one thing. I, myself, am a human being. And when I hear issues of sexual misconduct, if I'm high up or low down, guess what happens? I take it seriously because of sexual misconduct. For me, where I was raised predominantly by my mom. Okay, lived a lot with my mom and dad sometimes, but predominantly with my mom. I don't play that. Okay, sexual misconduct is nothing we not even playing. I got daughters. I don't play that. Okay, none of that. So if any one of my daughters came home and told me you, CEO Bobby, got something across your desk and said it was nothing, CEO Bobby, I would have been lighting your ass up a long time ago on here. See, that's the difference. It got so bad, it hit the light. Damn, that's a shame. That's a shame. CEO Bobby, I'm here to tell you that I'm going to spill the beans to everybody about the latest meeting. Hell, why not? A lot of people don't know about that. Well, CEO Bobby had a recent meeting. And guess what? CEO Bobby didn't give a damn about nobody. Showed up late, didn't address anything, nothing about anything that's been going on. Now, if you guys know me and know the show and know everything that's been going on TikTok, I've been having some of these go viral on TikTok. These clips going big. You guys know this has been going on for months. How do you get to a meeting where people are there, internal meeting, so there's no like media around, even though trust me, anything he said was going to come out that meeting. And I think he knew that. Okay, but he didn't address any of it. And it could be business because the Microsoft acquisition, maybe doesn't want to go any further. He's been told to shut his damn mouth, don't say anything about anything possible. PR people will tell you that. So I'm not even mad that he went that route. But the late, come on, CEO Bobby, you should have been there early. You should have been there early with your mic muted. I would have been there just like this, muted. But you didn't do that. Okay, let's get to the article because I ain't even going to waste time. Let's show this. Bobby Kotick frustrates Activision Blizzard's employees at the internal meeting. So, now, Eurogamer had a whole podcast. Shout out to Eurogamer. Let me give y'all a bomb, man. Oh, no. Hey, it's meant to be, Eurogamer. I can't, when I hit the button and it happens, it's meant to be. That's what happens. So, yeah, I don't know. You guys check it out if you want to. I was going to give proper shout out to y'all because I'm reading the article. And Ed Nightingale, shout out to you. Okay. But Activision Blizzard CEO Bobby held an internal meeting on the morning of the 20th of January to address employee concerns about the Microsoft acquisition. So I will say this business meeting starting out is about the Microsoft acquisition, but people should have a Q&A at the end. You always want to have these meetings with some sort of any questions, and you're there to answer any questions. Even if you were going to say no comment, you give them the time and the voice because they kind of feel empowered. Because then at that point, this whole thing wouldn't be people leave frustrated. It would be Bobby does not address whatever. And then you take the heat on yourself because that's what people never do is take accountability. However, according to the report by Washington Post, employees were left frustrated. The fireside chat, they had to give it some name like that, which took place over video conference, was just 16 minutes long instead of the build 30 minutes. So you had a 30-minute segment. And I'm going to tell you, I do have a normal 9 to 5, right? I go to meetings all the time, man. I'll be there. I cut my camera on. We sit in the meetings. We discuss different things, right? It's not hard. Like you tell, if I'm on the phone, you know what I'm doing? Hey, I know what's going on. I got a meeting to go to. I'm going to call you back. Bow. Go to the meeting. You are late. I'm sorry. At that point, Bobby, it's intentional. I think it's intentional. And you might be just heading out the door just by on your actions. But for some reason, I think the stubborn ass rich billionaire in you just wants to stay in position. I think so. And I think it might happen. I'm not on it, but okay. Kotick rocked up 7 minutes late and failed to respond to fielded questions submitted by employees in advance of the meeting. So even worse. Oh my goodness. So he got the questions before the meeting. Bobby. You got the questions before the meeting. You could have PR'd one of them. Oh, Bobby, come on, man. Damn, Bobby, you just making me look all the way bad. Okay, anyways. So instead of addressing employee concerns around the takeover and the ongoing sexual harassment lawsuit, he discussed Microsoft's interest in the metaverse and joked that employees wouldn't have to migrate to Microsoft Teams. Oh, my God. Yo, I'm going to tell y'all something, man. I'm going to tell y'all something. I mean this badly. Anytime you're in a meeting, and this is for all the higher ups, okay? I've sometimes had to be in meetings. I've had to run meetings before, okay? Believe me, I've done it. And guess what you want to do? You want to go ahead and coordinate everything. You want things to be orchestrated well. CEO Bobby just proved right here with the joke to Microsoft Teams, he don't give a shit. Who cares about the algorithm? Who cares? At this point, who cares? Right? So he made a joke about Microsoft Teams. For those who don't know, Microsoft Teams, an application that a lot of different businesses use. A business that I currently am for does not use it anymore. Was using it, but no longer uses it. And now supports Slack. So shout out to Slack, man. Let me give a big shout out to Slack. Slack is nice. I like Slack. And I think Slack is, I ain't going to hate on Microsoft. I'm a Microsoft fanboy. Teams might be, But I can tell you that my commitment to the company is to remain in my role. Remain in my role. I'm not leaving. Okay? To me, to me. Pull me up on big screen. Hell nah, Bobby. Hell to the nah, Bobby. No, you didn't. We got on white shirts too, but I'm not the ambassador. You are. Bobby, this is tripped out. You just had the nerve to say that, Bobby. You can't keep the job, Bobby. You messed up. Stop it. Stop trying to stay in position. We know you can. We know you got the money. We know you're the CEO. We know you got stocks and a lot of shares in Activision. We know you're going to get a $390 million payout once you leave anyway. So even if it all bombs to hell, you come out a winner. Okay? I remember the LA Clippers having to sell the team with Donald Sterling. Do you remember that, CEO Bobby? Let me talk to you. Let me preach to you some knowledge, CEO Bobby. See, the LA Clippers had Donald Sterling, who was the owner of the Los Angeles Clippers, who was recorded by his mistress, okay, which I believe is his mistress. I don't know if it's girlfriend, wife. I don't know. I don't care enough. But she recorded him saying racial slurs and things like that about the different black NBA players that she hung with. Now, guess what happened? He was forced to sell the team. That's because in the NBA, they had what you call Adam Silver. Got in there, and I believe it was Adam Silver at that time, but got in there and said, you know what, all the owners, hey, we need to come together. What we want to go do? We're going to vote. Who's going to vote this man out? They voted this man out. He was forced to sell the team. Yes, they did force him to sell the team. I do believe he had a lawsuit at that point later with the NBA, which was settled. So they paid him. So it was bogus to even have him forced to sell the team. That's how it works with big money. CEO Bobby don't care. He wants to remain in his role. When you say something like that in the middle of your whole spiel, when you come into a meeting late, you made sure to say that. There was a reason you wanted people to know you said that. There was a reason you wanted them to know. And you wanted them to know because that's like a power trip. You know all the things in the news is about you not being in your role. And the one thing you say is, I want to remain in my role. Going with that, CEO Bobby. Anyway, let's pull it up. Okay. Employees believe this suggests Kotick will not remain at the company once the acquisition is complete, but that he will at least be staying until that point. He likened Activision to be important as his children, and I feel like he will not let go of it, an anonymous employee told the Washington Post. And you know what? That's kind of a nice analogy, like a child that he don't want to let go of. You know I still love you. With no mention of the strike, the lawsuit, or any of the continuing issues, there may as well not have been a Q&A at all. We could have read a press release and slept an extra 15 minutes. That was bad. All bad for CEO Bobby. So the acquisition, people go, oh, what happens to CEO Bobby after the acquisition? Well, guess what? It's already been said. CEO Bobby's probably going to remain throughout the remainder of the merger or the acquisition. Once it's complete in summers of 2023, by that time it is said CEO Bobby will be out. Now, this is what I believe. I believe it's going to play by PR ear. If CEO Bobby goes under the radar and nobody says anything, I don't think nothing's going to be said. I think he can hold his position. Everything's getting swept under the rug once Microsoft bought Activision Blizzard. And for those who are worried, oh my goodness, layoffs, I'm going to get my job. You know what? There may be some layoffs. There may be, but I have seen times where there are no layoffs. Things stay the same. So I wouldn't go as far. You would think, oh, you don't need 2 HR departments. You don't need 2 of the, I understand that. But a lot of that is when businesses take over, if they like what you're doing, a lot of times they want you to keep certain things intact. So there's certain things in the agreement that are, like, hey, we don't want to change. And that's kind of where you have to wait to summer 2023 till they lock in on everything they're going to do. But CEO Bobby is going to be a part of that. He's going to be a part of these meetings. He's going to be making, he's probably going to be making some different announcements later on. CEO Bobby's here to stay. And that's what's sad about this whole thing. So I want to say to everybody in Activision Blizzard who went out there on strike, shout out to everybody who unionized at Raven Software, who are now seeing what CEO Bobby has done and said, enough's enough. We're going to unionize here. And Activision Blizzard, that's one of the things that they're, currently talking about is they want to unionize, but that's going to be difficult. That's going to be difficult. Okay, so a lot of things in the works, but CEO Bobby is there to stay. So shout out to you guys. I hope you guys can make it through it, man. Kudos to y'all. Damn. Sucky situation, but CEO Bobby's here to stay. Okay, he's here to stay. Now, boom. Oh, man, I'm making it through nicely. I'm making it through. So I just want to go ahead and go through some of the things on the chat before I jump right into the next subject. As you see, like a pimp and a prostitute. My man Joshua Drake, well said. Like a pimp and a prostitute. CEO Bobby is pimping the game, baby. Okay? He pimping the game. He know what he's doing, man. He's going to leave with a $390 million payout if he ruins everything. And, hey, if he keeps everything good and keeps his mouth hush, he's still going to be rich anyway. So it doesn't even matter for him. Like, really. Let me go to some other things. Oh, there we go. Bobby would make a great public figure. He sounds extremely dishonest and corrupt. Yo, I'm not even gonna lie. Extremely. A lot of these people do, but you got some people up there who talk a good game, man. Yo, shout out Josh. Oh, man, I ain't see the dope Joshua Drake. Joshua Drake, shout out for the donation, man. I caught it. I caught it, though. I caught it a little bit. It wasn't too bad. You know what I'm saying? It was a little bit. Like 5 minutes. Joshua Drake, I caught you, though. I'm going to give you that. Can you dig it, sucker? Okay. Let me get you. Now we're going to talk about the real deal. This is the real deal, folks. Whew. Let me get my articles ready because this is going to be something I need to plan for. This is like the debate of a lifetime. Okay, a debate of a lifetime. I'm going to tell you so many things that I am happy about right now with this, and then we'll go a little further. Okay. So, after the acquisition of Activision Blizzard by Microsoft for $68.7 billion, a lot of people is wondering, what does this mean for Sony? It's a valid question, right? I can tell you, Sony is in a spot where it needs to act now. Doesn't have any time to play games. Sony, you are being destroyed right now. It's not even close. Miles Morales nuts is not big enough to hold you up. I'm sorry. You really gonna have to figure out something. Because the way it's looking, Microsoft will take all your subscribers and then some. Okay, one thing I give you, Sony. One thing I give you is that God of War, which I had to put the background. The single player experience, oh gosh, it's missing. It's missing from Xbox. It's missing right now. I can tell you that. Some games, I'm playing Cyberpunk on Xbox, but you can play it on PC. You can play it on other, you know what I mean. I'm talking about exclusive. A lot of single player experiences just missing, but Sony, you got them. So I give you that. I give you that, Sony. You get much respect on that. What next? You ain't got much else. First, it was exclusive. We get things first. Hey, we getting the Activision stuff first. Well, now that Microsoft has acquired Activision Blizzard, I don't think you're going to be holding on to that too long. So what do you have now? Okay, let's go next. Okay, PlayStation subscription program. You remember that? Oh, who forgot? PlayStation Plus, PlayStation Now. They're going to make something combined to make the ultimate experience. I'm here to tell you right now, that ultimate experience is not happening. Microsoft has been at this for a long time, Sony. A long time. They mastered it. Okay, they mastered it. Hear me. This Game Pass selection that you're about to see for E3 2022, which, by the way, I will be media. I will be media there. What you're going to see is going to be amazing. Imagine the layout. There is not going to be a single month, and I think this is the goal. There is not going to be a single month without a smash hit being released by Microsoft. Quote me on that. Okay? Quote me on that. I'm going to say at least by 2023. But I could say there. I might even go as far as soon as this deal is nixed. It's over for the industry. So, I'm going to tell you, Sony, right now, this is what you need to do. And Nick is going to tell you, and I know, Sony, you might be thinking, who is this dude? Who are you? Okay, by the way, I got my Coinbase card. By the way, if you guys ain't on digital currency, Sony, you need to pick up. Okay, you need to pick up stuff. But Sony, let me tell you something. Okay, I'm going to tell you something, and this is going to be what you need to do, and it's factual. It's actual factual. That's what I like to say. Okay? You have to acquire a big gaming company right now. You don't have time. You don't have time to play. You don't even have time to mess around. It's coming to the point where we are seeing this industry being shaped to where major gaming companies are being bought out by these different game companies. Xbox, Microsoft buys Activision Blizzard. Sony, it's your turn. Nintendo don't got to buy nothing. They got first party titles. Nintendo can live off Mario to the end of time. Matter of fact, I'm going to give Nintendo even more props because I'm in the Switch community and I love the Switch homebrew stuff. Okay. Nintendo doubled down on merchandise and even the amusement park. Nintendo was genius in that. So you're going to be talking about, Nintendo's selling the consoles. They're still winning in that direction. Nintendo is actually winning so much people don't even understand. Okay, so don't sleep on Nintendo. Nintendo's got a whole, people talk about, are Microsoft's going to buy Nintendo? Kill that. Okay, and no, Microsoft's not buying on Nintendo. Nintendo's not even worried because Nintendo went straight into merchandising and now they have parks. They're going into a whole different direction. What if Microsoft does capitalize? What if the subscription takes over everything? What if PlayStation people leave, Switch Online people leave, and it takes over? Guess what, Sony? You probably still have your TVs and you have other things. That's all right. But Nintendo's worked their way around. They're in merchandise. People still want to have Mario. Okay? I can guarantee somebody has a wedding with a Mario character in it. Okay, that's how big Mario is. It's serious. They probably got a giant Mario in some state somewhere. Like, merchandising was the perfect thing for them. They don't have to do anything. Just focus on merchandising the amusement parks and keep your first-party games straight. That's all you got to do. And you don't got to worry about nothing if you're Nintendo. But if you're Sony, oh my goodness. If you are Sony, you are done. You better get off that damn couch. Right now, all you Sony execs right now, you get on the phone and you know who you need to buy. And I know people are going to say, Nick, you might be spot on and you might be spot off. You know what I'm saying? But I'm going to tell you I'm right. Before I even take a sip, I'm going to let y'all marinate on it. Sony, you need to have the second biggest gaming acquisition. Right now, you could have the second biggest gaming acquisition. Sony, you need to buy EA. That's your solution, Sony. And Sage, shout out to Sage. I see you out there, Sage. We're going to talk later. I caught you out there. I caught you out there in your pod. Everybody check out Sage. He got the podcast. You know what I mean? He got his own thing too. You know? But I want to say that literally, guys, Sony is officially going to die. I'm going to tell you first, I don't think Sony's going to make it unless they buy EA. That is their only solution. You buy EA. One, you are now stating you have the second biggest acquisition. Second biggest acquisition, right? Okay. You're in the publications. You put yourself out there. You're in the news. That's what you need right now, because right now you're down. You're down. Miles Morales' nuts has been sagged to the ground, sir. I'm sorry. You need to pick them back up. So that's what you could do. Bow. Okay? Now, a lot of people probably thinking, EA, oh gosh, they tear up franchises, so-and-so. But I'm going to tell you why this is big. Sony PlayStation, a lot of people don't know, year after year after year after year, some of their biggest selling titles in their top 10 every year are sports titles. Now y'all walking with me, okay? Y'all walking with me, sucker. Y'all walking with me. You see how it is? So, sports titles. So you know what you do? You lock down Madden. You double down on Madden. Madden should be, not only do you get exclusives on Sony for Madden, hell, you get, if you buy this package, we get you some extra Madden bucks and there you get custom everything and you get to, matter of fact, you get to play in the Madden mode. They don't even get to play in the Madden mode because we locked down EA. Do you know how many systems you would sell, Sony, if you would just went sports? You pretty much take the sports market and a lot of the sports people, you do got some people who play 2K now. But you got all those sports people are going to say, damn, I want to play Madden. Even though I can still play 2K on PlayStation, I'm just going to go ahead and get a PlayStation to play Madden. My God. EA, come on. Now, y'all following me. Sony, I'm telling you, and y'all, I'm witness, Sony, you need to get on the phones right now. Sony, if you ain't on the phones right now, you're getting your ass stomped down. Get on the phone. Pick up the phones. Okay, make some calls. Those different calls you make, okay? I want to hear something big. You know another one that's big, and I'll give you another one. Okay, now this is another one. This is on my mind. I got 2 others. Work with me. 2 others. EA, by far, I think will actually put Sony back in. I think it will kill all the noise. Sony will be back in if they get EA. This other one, they will be back in. I don't know how big. I don't know how big they'll be in, but they'll be back in strong. And that is Take-Two. Come on, Sony. Grand Theft Auto 5 been making so much money that we ain't gonna get a Grand Theft Auto 6 until 2029. Okay, it's gonna continue making money. They got updates, they got role plays. Get on Twitch right now and watch how many people role playing. Okay, it's for real. To feel like, you know what you gotta do for a Grand Theft Auto role play? Oh my God. For a Grand Theft Auto roleplay, you got to fill out a damn description. And you got to get online and play the real description. So if you say, I'm a robber, you got to be a real robber. If you a bird, you got to be a bird. That shit, oh my God. Sony, if you get Take-Two, I'm telling you, this will turn it around. That's an acquisition that will not only turn it around to the point where a lot of people may consider buying PlayStation, but you can possibly get a subscription revenue going right alongside with Grand Theft Auto. You want to be part of that subscription revenue. What the problem is now is that PlayStation Now and PlayStation Plus is nothing close to Game Pass. Flat out. Anybody disagree? Anybody disagree on that? Okay? Flat out. It's not close. If anybody thinks it's close, please put in the chat and tell me it's close. It's not close. The backwards compatibility is crazy, okay, for Xbox. They have Game Pass from the moment you open up your system. You have, hell, go get you Rainbow Six right now. What are we talking about? It's not close. It's not close. I don't know if Rainbow Six is on PlayStation Now or not. Let me know. Okay, let me know, guys. Okay, but Sony, you have to get an acquisition. Take-Two could possibly put you there. So EA is my number one choice, okay? Because EA, being that your top 10 sport games being sold every year almost, I want to say, is a sports title. So you always want to have something to include people for sports. I think you having EA being able to promote more. John Madden with the recent passing, this is a perfect time, and I don't want to say capitalize on the passing, I don't like that, but it's a perfect time to do something big with the John Madden franchise. I do like saying that. So other than that, Sony, okay, you got Take-Two, and the only other one you got is what? Ubisoft? You know what I mean? Who else you got? You ain't got much more out there, man. It's not like you need something big. Activision Blizzard was so big. If you don't, you better not get no small acquisition. Okay, don't go out there and get no small acquisition and come back with a small fry and have us laughing, because that's gonna be bad PR wise. So if you're not getting EA, okay, Take-Two, Ubisoft, anybody got any other ones? Okay, anybody else got any other ones? Because those right there, to me, lock it down. Now, Sony, I want to tell you, you are seeing the days end very shortly if you do not pick up any acquisition. Everybody already has talked about how they're going to jump ship. If you don't believe me, start looking around the Sony forums. Watch how the Flame War starts. Watch, that's how it always starts. And people don't believe me, look at Battlefield Reddit, which is probably down right now because they flaming it. Once that fire starts and once you let that keep going, it's going to burn the whole damn thing down. So Sony, your clock is ticking. Get on the phone with EA. By the way, Activision was close to being acquired by EA. So EA buys a lot of different franchises as well. Like, you have the chance, Sony, to do it big. If you buy EA, which, by the way, I think EA, I don't know their value. They're probably at like 38.7 billion or something like that. Don't quote me on that, guys, okay? But they're at probably 38 or something billion. So I think the 68.7 billion, that would make it the second biggest acquisition. I think Tencent still would be, no, damn, that would push Tencent down from Supercell. Oh, my goodness. Nevertheless, it would be the second biggest acquisition. That would be huge for publication for you. And you have the Madden titles. With the death of John Madden, you can now make sure that it's done right. So that's what I'm saying there. If anybody else, you got any other ideas? I'm looking there. Now, Ubisoft. Now, Ubisoft. I'm going to say this. The reason I said Ubisoft, okay, and a lot of people might think Ubisoft is far-fetched. I agree. With EA and Take-Two, I do think Ubisoft is a little far off. But I'm going to tell you the difference with Ubisoft versus those two that I named, and the reason I put them in this. They do have the title release right now, which I believe Ubisoft did do Rainbow Six. I don't play Rainbow Six, okay, but I do believe Ubisoft's the one that did Rainbow Six. Great game. I mean, fabulous game. Everybody's raving about it. So Ubisoft has great games, so that's not even an issue. But the problem is that a lot of people don't think those games live up to the hype of a Grand Theft Auto or a Madden series. Tell you this, one thing Ubisoft, and y'all, don't be mad, y'all, don't shoot me. But I think the NFTs and the crypto got Ubisoft popping. Oh, God. It's just me, y'all. I just think it's just me. Oh, I see Lelouch. Drake, I'm going to get to y'all. Yo, we going to take calls, definitely. Say, Moses, my boy, long time no see. Keep me in your prayers. Positive. Oh, man, Luch, my man was positive for the vid. Luch, shout out to you, man. Hold up. Drop a bomb for you, man. My Luch had to. Yo, I'm going to tell you, I thought I had it. I tested myself. I was negative. I was like, oh, woo. Boy, it ain't no joke out there. So stay safe out there, man. But this, seriously, for Sony lovers, if you don't get EA, Take-Two, or Ubisoft, you're dead. And I know some people might say the NFTs, Nick, you're wild. Why would you even bring that up, and the crypto and all that? The reason I say this, I, for some reason, believe it's the next wave. I don't know. Yo, tell me why it's not. I do understand the Ponzi scheme. You don't really own it. People could use it, and I understand all that. But in the digital world, it is something. Ubisoft is jumping in there. There's not millionaires and billionaires spending dollars on the metaverse for jokes. First of all, I want to tell you something. People think millionaires, billionaires, oh, they don't care about money. They have tons of it. Them some of the cheapest damn people around. Why you think they rich? They are some of the cheapest people around. Don't believe me? Ask some family members of billionaires, millionaires. And not the sister, okay? Go ask the uncles. Go ask the nieces. Go ask the nephews. That's who you ask. Ask the ones who have that distant extension. And you'll find out quick, fast, how cheap millionaires can be. Oh, they bought me this wonderful gift. They bought me a PlayStation. Yeah, but they bought the sister over there the whole damn Sony warehouse. Okay, so believe me, they're cheap. They're cheap. They're cheap. That's why they're rich. So Sony, buy Ubisoft. Just buy Ubisoft. It's a little one. You'll start getting the NFTs in there, okay? You'll then get the crypt dollars, the cryptos. Oh, let me stop, man. Okay. Anyway, Sony, to me, I'm a Microsoft fanboy, so it's hard to end this off on a nice note for you. I mean, be honest, it took a lot to even talk positive about you. I mean, it was crazy. But, Sony, I wish the best for you. I don't have to worry about Microsoft being a Microsoft fanboy. I am right now running on Windows 10. I have a PC on the left of me showing my whole stream here. That's Windows 11. I have Windows everything. I have an Xbox Series X. I got a 360. I got a One. What else do we need? You know what I'm saying? I don't need anything else. Microsoft everything all day, every day. Not touching me on that. So shout out to Sony. Let's go ahead and move on. Now, I want to go ahead. Before I move on, I do want to get to some of the chats. Yo, my man. And definitely, you see my man, Sage. He gave a big shout out to you, man. We hope you're getting better, man. We don't hope nobody out here, you know, with the vid, man. I know how that is. You out here, especially. Yo, one thing I'm going to say. Hold on. My man put it up. Let's go ahead and see. My prediction is Sony going to make a comeback with backwards compatibility emerging PlayStation Now and PlayStation Plus. Nasty take. That's what I'm talking about. Luch, that's what I'm talking. Fight. Fight back. Fight back, Sony. Fight back. I love that. Okay. Let me tell you something, Luch. I'm going to go ahead and tell you. I love that because you are absolutely right. That's why I'm going to keep it up on screen there, okay? You're right. Backwards compatibility. This is the one thing with backwards compatibility, right? Xbox already got it, okay? So it will make news. It will. But it will not make major news. If Microsoft says we acquire Activision Blizzard and Sony says we have backwards compatibility, not on the same level. It's just not. Okay. Speaking of, if the backwards compatibility is like Time Splitters 2 and you can play it on Xbox backwards compatible already, you know what I mean? Don't get into stuff like that, which I don't know because, you know, Time Splitters was exclusive at one point. I don't know. I'm just talking shit. But nonetheless, you get what I'm saying. Okay. I don't know about that. Now, off of that PlayStation Now, PlayStation Plus, talk to me nice about this. Hear me out. I feel you on the connection, right? I thought the same thing. You put the connection of PlayStation Now, PlayStation Plus together. Guess what? Every month you got games that you get to rightfully own. You can click on them, say, bam, now you own it. So even later on, you still get to play those games. Then you got the new games that you can just get on there and play right away. And, you know, bam, you're in there. You're right on point. The problem is this. Your library. Miles Morales nuts can only hang for so much. Kratos, okay, my man, God of War. Now his nuts holding up a lot, but they ain't holding up this much weight. Okay, they not. As beautiful as this game is, which by the way, if you've seen God of War on PC, it is probably the best looking game I've ever seen in history. I'm not gonna lie on that. The best looking game I've ever seen in the history of games. It is that good looking. Do not see it at 144 hertz. Don't look at it. Don't look at it because you're gonna be mad at everything else you play after that. It's that good looking. So I will give you that, Sony, but you can only hang on to the nuts so far. How long did it take before we got this God of War? You're eventually going to have to make an acquisition. And what if you got EA and you can simply say, we got now the new Madden, but not only do we got it early, we have a legendary edition that's only offered on Sony. Damn. Now that's messed up. Now, see, I tried to give you a sound, Sony. When it happens, it's natural. Okay, I can't change. That was natural. They blew you off. But you can naturally, Sony, have Madden right now. And you can offer a legendary pack. Something that only you can offer that can bring people over to your subscription service. One thing that Microsoft has is the connection with EA. Now, EA now doesn't put a lot of games on there, but it does put a lot of those sports titles on there. So people can't play the games right away when they come out, but still with Xbox, they're able to play it at a later time. You see what I'm saying? They're still able to play it. If you lock down Electronic Arts, you will have so many different games at your arsenal that you can just throw in PlayStation Now and PlayStation Plus, whatever you call it when you merge it, that you could single-handedly have an entire lineup. Your E3 lineup can now match what Xbox is going to bring if you acquire EA. I think EA is by far the single-handedly best choice. It's a lot. It is $38.6 billion, I think. I don't know. Quote me, you guys quoted me on that. But $38.6 billion for EA. Take-Two is around something like 16. It's like half of that. But you would get Grand Theft Auto, which would be major. It would also help you bring someone into the subscription service. But right now, it's a subscription battle. For those who don't know, Nintendo Switch Online was very smart for starting their online service. People bashed them. Do you remember Nintendo getting bashed for their online service? And now look at it. They're genius for it. They updated emulation for Zelda the other day. The water looks better. Okay, who cares, right? I know the original still is better. But they're doing things, is my point. Sony, you're the one lacking. You're the one that's in the back of the race, and you have to acquire somebody now. So, now, my man Joshua Drake, I'm going to put this up. Now, you think Warcraft, WoW, however you want to say it, is coming to the Xbox? Great question, right? You know what? I'm going to be honest. If I had to just give my ultimate answer right now, it would be yes. The reason I would say yes, if I had to give my answer now, is because World of Warcraft is something that can transition to a controller. Okay, that's the reason I say that. The difficulty with a lot of PC games is the transitions and the buttons and what you use. In Warcraft, there is a lot of buttons that is used, but I think it can be formulated to a controller. I do believe so. So I think Warcraft I could see. But I'm going to tell you the real deal, okay? What's really going on behind the scenes is there's a lot of contracts already signed, okay? Activision Blizzard is probably, who knows if there's contracts with Steam? Who knows if there's contracts with Sony? Who knows if there's contracts with these people? There's a lot of contracts going on that we don't know about that's soon to come from this acquisition that we'll soon be finding out before Microsoft gets in bed with them. Okay, we'll find out a lot more about it. But a lot of these PC games probably won't be successful on console. I'm going to be honest, they won't. They just don't transition well. You don't have a strong player base on console. So you're wasting a lot of money, effort, time, especially if you have to push out updates, fixes, patches, things of that nature. Takes development team, money, PR, marketing, all that. Nah, hell no. I think that would be terrible to just automatically think, game on this franchise, let's put it on everything. And that's kind of, the general, consensus when you think, hey, wow, I now get that on everything. Overwatch is something that's first person that can transfer to everything, right? But what about, I get this, I get that, I get all the Diablo I want. It may be the case. We will see later on. I don't think it's in the best interest to throw every game on console. Some of the games should be on console. Some of the games need to stay on PC. And I don't think we need to pull titles from Sony. I'm not one of those dudes that say, pull all the titles from Sony and kill Sony. I'm not that dude, so you ain't got to kill me, okay? I'm one of the people, though, that says, you getting that Call of Duty extra stuff, though? We need that. Okay, before we change that, we need that. Anyway, let's go ahead and move on. We need that. So, now, y'all walk with me on this, and I don't want y'all to laugh when I pull up this next subject. I'm going to be very serious when we talk about it, and I know we might just start laughing and such, but hear me out, okay? I know. Work with me. I haven't changed the caption. Let me change the caption, okay? Oh, my goodness. Y'all, I know. Let me take a swig first before we get into it. Topic alone.
Can you dig it, sucker?
Yep, we getting into it, y'all. We getting into it deep. We're actually going to talk about where it is now. Hell, I might even educate y'all. Y'all might pull out an Oculus and do something tonight. I ain't trying to do that. I ain't got an Oculus, so my wife ain't got to worry. Okay. But this is what I want to say flat out about virtual reality and the porn industry. I do believe I am one of those dudes that have embraced technology since day one, right? I have always embraced it. I remember when the Power Pad came out for Nintendo. I know y'all might be like, why are you going Nintendo? Just feel me out. Roll with me. I had the Power Pad for Nintendo. You know what they told me when they sold it to me? Oh my God, this thing is so nice. You're going to actually feel the punch. One of the games you need to buy is Mike Tyson Punch-Out. When you throw the punch, it's force feedback. So you're actually going to feel every time you hit Mike Tyson. And guess what? I didn't feel nothing. I felt the vibration at the top of my wrist. That's what I felt. And I wind up not using it because it sucked. So I wind up just turning it like this and using the control pad and the controllers. It was terrible. And I've still been behind technology. Power pads we were stepping on. I remember having, remember the Virtual Boy? Oh, gosh. But now we have VR. And VR is beautiful, guys. It's beautiful. It's the real deal. If you don't believe VR is real, get you some headphones right now, put them on, and play a game called Walking the Plank. You're on top of a skyscraper, and I promise you, you will not be able to walk a straight line in the middle of your living room. This is proof that virtual reality is here. Now, the porn industry. A lot of people don't know. The porn industry has not changed over years to come. As a matter of fact, I want to say the porn industry has grown every single year. I don't even think the porn industry has ever been down. Better yet, a lot of people don't know the history of the porn industry. So let me give y'all young bucks a little history, okay? Started out with publications. We didn't have these tapes, Okay? Those dudes in jail passing around one magazine. Okay? Little boys climbing on top of the dresser, getting their dad's, stash. Okay? Going in the store, going into that little section for the adults and putting one in your pocket. Okay? Kids were doing anything to be able to see adults and pornography because there were no, videotapes were not very affordable when they first came around, and everyone didn't have a VCR. Okay? Everyone didn't have that. So once VCRs and VHSs became very popular, you started seeing video become the new format, right? The new medium that people took in. And believe me, everybody, even my young bucks know this. You play a Nintendo game right now, and you play a game on your Series X or your PlayStation 5, and you like, how the hell, dad or whoever you are, old ass man, did you play that, right? Same way we felt when VHS tapes came out and you were able to see it. Okay? It's no reason to go back to magazines. Magazines doesn't have the same thing. People now, just think about that. Who has magazines? Who has them? So this is how the industry's changing. The format then goes from VHS to DVD. And the big thing about DVD is now you're able to hold more, multiple scenes, different things. And there goes the porn industry. And then the internet. Boom. What's the next best thing? People said OnlyFans. You got people who are normal people who can now showcase what they got. That's the big thing. Or, is it augmented reality? Are we going to be able to see a person? Or no, I'm here to tell you, virtual reality porn has seen a profit ever since 2016. Ever since 2016, porn industry has seen a profit with VR, virtual reality. That is not a joke. That is not an understatement. I wish I had something to pull it up. I ain't even have no articles, y'all. I'm going to be honest with you. Okay. But one thing I will say is that it has made money all these years. You know why? Because people now have realized when you get inside of VR porn that you've experienced porn a different way. Oh, man. Now, hold on. I know people like, yo, everybody. I want everybody here. Where's the chat? Okay, let me get the chat up here. Okay, I want everybody here. Okay, transition. Stop with that. Okay, I'm reading the chat. I can't be reading the chat, man. Adam, I see you. Dead Specimen. Joshua, I see you. I see you, Chris. Joe, I see y'all. Okay, walk with me. But with virtual reality and the porn industry, when you step inside of virtual reality porn, you've experienced porn in a different way. I'm going to tell you some of the pros and cons. And to be honest, I haven't even used VR porn. So you think, how can you tell me this? But I can tell you, I've done enough digging to know. The one thing about VR porn is being in there. Some people like being in the experience, right? Some people, when they watch porn, they want to get in the experience. I want to be me. I want to be in the experience. Some people, they just want to get off. Okay? If you are into virtual reality, guess what? You'll probably get into porn. I'm going to be honest. It's simple as that. It's a difference when you turn your head right and you're seeing more. You're looking left. You're seeing right. You're looking down. And you're actually seeing what you're turning your head to see. You're not just seeing what the screen wants you to see. That's the difference with virtual reality porn. See, when you're watching something on the internet or you're watching anything, guess what? You're forced to watch what's being shown to you on screen. But when you're watching virtual reality porn, each experience could be different. One time, you might want to look at what's happening over there. One time, you might want to look at what's happening over there. It's so much going on that that's something that cannot happen right now if you're watching your famous porn website. It just can't happen. You can't do it. That is something you will only be able to do in virtual reality. And that's amazing because a lot of people say, oh, I've watched the same, porn 100 times. Well, guess what? Now you can watch it 100 times, but experience it different. How much is that? How much is that worth to you? If you were to pay for a DVD movie, I told you right now, you got a movie on Blu-ray, except the difference with this movie is you paid $50 for it, and you can now move around the scene. So if you don't want to see it from here, you can go up to the sky and watch it. And you go, oh, you go inside the movie, you go over here, you go over there, and you start to see things that you never seen in the original scene. That is what VR can do. And that is what VR is doing to the porn industry. Now, people think, how do I get started in VR porn? A lot of people tell you, how do I get started in VR porn? Well, guess what? Nickmoses05 is here to educate you today. Let's talk about how you're going to get started with VR porn. Let's go. And I see the Sword Art Online reference. Nice. How to watch virtual reality porn. Okay. Now, all you need is an Oculus 2. An Oculus Quest 2. Yo, those are floating around for $200, $300. You can right now experience the future of porn right here. Damn, that's nice. So, it's almost comically easy to have an entry-level VR porn experience with an Oculus 2. I will agree. It is almost super easy. Like, you put it on and just do it, okay? Lock the door. First, you got to lock the door. People bust in. And the worst thing, every guy, I'm going to shout out my ladies, okay? Don't know my ladies experienced it, but I can say for a guy, the worst thing to have is you handling your business and somebody walks in, ruins the whole thing, okay? It's almost like Cheech and Chong was stone high as shit and the police walked in. Doesn't work like that, okay? Whoa. They just blew my high. The same way when a guy's trying to get in the mood, somebody busts in the door and then they catch you. And then you got to hear it. Oh, man, that's okay. But anyways, you want to lock the door. So that's the first thing. Put on your headset. See how simple that is? Click on the browser. Damn, we ain't got nothing complicated yet. Everybody who has an Oculus right now, I could jump you in. We can get you started tonight. Okay? Navigate to a site that hosts VR porn. Now, you see free video mega sites like YouPorn have a VR section, or just use Google to search something out. Bam. Now, that's, you know what? You could do that. Okay, you could just search it out. VR porn, bam, pull it up. Now, amazing that we could talk about porn all day. As long as I'm not showing anything pornographic, my stream's still up. Okay, but the moment I show something, boop, 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 stream go down. Okay, so I'm hoping nothing pops up, guys. I'm praying. Now, I'm going to get to the comments. I got to get to them. That's all you need to know to get a taste of the VR porn thing, okay? But let's get to the advanced VR porn. Pick a VR website. Yes, because VR porn is relatively new, more costly to produce, and has a smaller audience than normal adult videos, there aren't an overwhelming number of sites dedicated to it. Most of them have sample videos to view, and some provide single-day access for very cheap, so they had to put that again, because if you ain't locked the door, oh, hold up. Yo, I just thought of that. Oh, my God. Hold up, y'all. Oh, man. Look, it says, seems like one of your streams is having an issue. Didn't I say that? Hold up. My Facebook good. What stream is going down? Okay, we good. Anybody streams going down? We good? We back up? Okay, cool. I ain't trying to go on. Yo, check this out. Imagine having on your headset. You got on headphones. You cannot hear anything. And you're masturbating to VR porn. Yo, if you get caught, you not only get caught, you get caught and you get caught. You know what I'm saying? Like, you don't just get caught. You get caught. Like, you're standing there with your meat out. And they walk up to you and they got to tap you like, yo. At that point, I think they might close the door or say, yo, or scream or something. Like, you would really be messed up. So I agree. Locking the door would probably be the most important thing when you do VR porn. That needs to be step 1, 2, and 3. Lock the door, double lock the door, triple lock the door. Okay, I had to say that. I didn't think about it in its entirety. Okay, pretty bad. Okay. From here, you can stream full-length videos at very high quality. But streaming might still be choppy. If so, you can download and save the videos or play the video back. If you want to get really advanced, you can delve into the world of virtual reality. Oh, y'all see that? I ain't gonna say that out there. Okay, I might get mad. These are devices designed to do what they do when you put them on. You know what I'm saying? Okay, that's what they do. Is it any good? Now that you know how to view it, you have to ask yourself if you should. Locked in perspective. Remember I told you the first person perspective, the idea of putting the viewer right in the action. Performance, limited content, gender. Oh my goodness. Hold on. Let's go off. Okay. Never mind. We off something else. So I want to tell you guys that VR, if you're inside that experience, you probably can already tell what I'm talking about and probably say it even better than I can. Because one thing about this experience is that you cannot have that same experience on a computer, on a DVD, VHS, pull out anything. You cannot have that same experience. You could probably say, oh, I'll make it. Well, I can take my mouse and move around. But then again, that takes you moving the mouse. You have to use your hand. See? I'm thinking. See? Aha! Your boy on there, okay? Give me that one. I'm on it. So, one other thing I do want to take a look at, okay? I want to see how VR porn has affected the industry. So I did just pull up an article just now. Now, this seems like an old article. It refers to Pornhub. There has been a massive transformation of the porn industry in the past few years. Because I ran my mouth and said, since 2016, it's been profitable. So I want to go ahead and just check that. A lot has changed since porn found its way to the internet from DVDs. One of the latest developments is VR, which has been growing rapidly since its prominence took toll somewhere in 2015, 2016. And as you can see there, the video views, which I don't know, Santa Claus? Okay, something came out. And then they go ahead and tell you what oh my goodness. See, I'm glad. We ain't gonna go no more deep, y'all. Okay, we about enough on that. They was covered and everything, okay, but that could have really been bad. All right. So nonetheless, virtual reality, I do want people to take a look into. It is the future. The metaverse is going to be here, and these women soon will be inside the metaverse. So when you're in your metaverse, you will actually turn to the right, and you may see one of these women performing in the metaverse as their NFT self. You go up to her. You make sure to tip her, okay? You tip her. She worked hard for that NFT, okay? She worked hard for it. So let's go ahead and move on. Now, I'm supposed to, oh my goodness. This is great for me. It might be very sad for some people because some people honestly hate NFTs. Yo! Oh, yes. I couldn't wait to talk about this one because I couldn't wait to tell everybody how I truly feel. My heart. I've been wanting to say it, y'all. I love NFTs. I think they beautiful. And I'm probably gonna make money because I'm gonna start making my own NFTs and putting them on my TikTok. I'm gonna do rap songs. Why not? Of different game characters. Yo, Decentraland has come out and it is being roasted by the community. Roasted like none other. Now, Decentraland, for those who do not know, you know what? I got a better idea. For those who do not know what Decentraland is, let's actually go to the website because they do show you exactly what it is on the website. So let's go ahead and pull it up. Now, first, I want to X out this other one because I don't want to be taking up my bandwidth for any. Okay, here we go. Now, take a look at what Decentraland is. Welcome to Decentraland. Create, explore, and trade in first ever virtual world owned by its users. Now, guys, Decentraland was getting roasted. Now you see this and you look like, oh man, this don't look bad. What's so crazy is every single thing you are looking at is owned by someone. It is an NFT, every single thing from the artwork of the grounds to the land, the plot of lands, to the helmet he's wearing, to, it's so many things that are considered NFTs in this game. Every single thing is owned by its users. So Lose yourself in an amazing, evolving world. Oh my God, wow, I haven't seen characters like this ever. Oh my, come on. Lose yourself in an amazing, evolving world. Explore lands owned by users to experience incredible scenes and structures, from a space adventure to a medieval dungeon. Yo, we can't make this up, y'all. NFTs have went as far as we now see an entire world being used already. Test the limits of your imagination. You can create scenes, artwork, challenges, and more using a simple builder tool. Then take part in events to win prizes. For more experienced creators, the SDK provides the tools to fill the world with social games and applications. Facebook will be having games like this. You will see a Decentraland in Facebook. You will see a Blanco's block party. If you haven't heard of that, you will see something like that in Facebook. They're not meta for nothing. Okay, the virtual designation for digital assets. Buy and sell land, estates, avatar wearables, and names in Decentraland Marketplace. Names. You can copyright names. Stocking the very best digital goods and paraphernalia backed by the Ethereum blockchain. For those who don't know, Ethereum is used in OpenSea, which OpenSea is by far the biggest NFT collection. I'm telling the truth. I'm actually going to start selling NFTs. Everybody else is doing. There was a 12-year-old girl who made like 600 and something thousand off of NFT artwork that she drew digitally. Like, you know what? I need to capitalize too. Okay, I need some of that. But I will not be diving into games like Decentraland and be rocking my stuff. That's just me. Okay, not yet. So it says, can't decide where to start. We don't care about all that. But Decentraland is a world designed for you to not only buy your NFT, for you to use it. So people say, oh, well, I paid a purchase for this, but I have the right to use it, but I don't technically own it. So which means, hey, I buy this NFT, but I see this guy copy and paste my NFT across a bunch of different websites, and he used it as his album cover that he sold last week. And he also put it on a billboard, and he also has it at his restaurant logo. Can I sue him? You can't. That's the bad part about NFTs. You can't sue them, right? But I'm going to tell you the flip side of NFTs when all this shit hits the Matrix fan, why it will be worth it. So let's just say, hey, you can't do nothing with it, but you bought the license to it. Well, now you own it in the digital world. You can use it in the digital world. I'm going to give you the best damn example. Imagine someone, you have a hit record, smash record, it's touring across the world. Somebody takes your music and they actually put it through the blockchain. They now make sure that's signed. It is now stated that they own this digitally, right? So what happens is you go into a game like Decentraland and you hear your shit bumping. Boom, 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 boom. It's like, here you go. There you go. You like this. What? Did I just walk into this house? And you walk into the house and it's bumping your music. What do? You know what I mean? Do I say, hey, who do I sue? So you go to the courts. Who do I sue? And they go, man, we can't do anything about that. It's in the, they're not selling it out in the real world, right? He's like, no, they're not selling it in any stores. They're not selling it anywhere. He's like, no, it's not physical anywhere. They're not selling it on any websites, because that's physical to us. No, they're not selling on any websites or anything. They're selling it, within their game. Well, you have to now file a lawsuit within the metaverse. You're going to have to take your grown old physical ass, turn into a digital character, and walk your digital ass to the courthouse, and you're going to have to wait to 12 noon for your digital damn courtroom date. A digital judge going to walk in, and a digital judge is going to decide whether you own it or not. And you got to bring your real world evidence, and you got to be able to transfer all of that digital to your digital metaverse court hearing. Damn. That's what's really going on, folks. That's why we have a rat race right now. That's why everybody's rushing to sign everything through the Ethereum blockchain so they can state they own it. So then they can play it in their game. But Decentraland took a wrong turn. Decentraland's not your average game with NFTs, I take it. Started the game, but the game got roasted when someone put up a clip, which we will take a look at now. But this clip actually shows the game in action. The guy who posted the clip was raving. We're at a rave, party's going, waiting on a new NFT drop. I'm loving the life, balling, rich bitch. You know, it was that type of style. But Twitter took that and Twitter carved him a new poop shoot. Twitter, why do you do that to people? It is hurtful, some of the things Twitter said. Like, I can't, hold on. Here we go. I'm just going to pull it up because I don't want people to think I'm the crazy one here. Let's go ahead and pull it up, okay? I want to show you guys this game. Now, first of all, this is a clip, okay? This is an actual clip from the game. This is Welcome to Decentraland, a virtual hell filled with crypto bros and bad avatars, vaguely milling to low quality music. This is an actual picture of the game. So you guys are thinking, I know low quality, but everything in here is an NFT. Yo, this dude, I don't blame him. You know how much he probably paid for this? Yo, that's one thing you're going to see in an NFT game. Look at this. Why would you wear an eye patch? Hell, they probably paid $7. Damn right I'm wearing an eye patch. I paid $7 for it. This man put on a visor, put on another thing, put on a jacket, put on a purple shirt. He probably got another shirt because he paid for it. Hell, my metaverse character don't sweat. Shit, I can put it all on him. But you see the guy back there? Look at that sweater. He looked like he got a shirt under. He paid for the Yeezy glasses. A large crowd of unmoving clones standing still in mostly empty world amid tiny ass beats that sound weak coming out of Game Boy. It almost seems like they're waiting for something to happen, but nothing. They remain largely still, tight, shuffling slightly, perhaps rotating a bit like music drones. Odd human-like statues surround them. One person glides leisurely into the air. Glides. He just starts flying. New metaverse. That's some metaverse shit. Okay. Woohoo. Metaverse shit. You know, he don't know about that. He bought some jetpack that's invisible under his damn feet. Costs a lot. Decentraland is a 3D online virtual world that is built around minting. Yes, for those who don't know what minting is, buying and selling of NFT items in digital land. That's what I explained previously about kind of the copyright, you could say, of putting your NFTs through the Ethereum blockchain. Am I correct on that? My NFT guys, where y'all at? You know what I'm saying? Correct me. But I'm in there a little bit, okay? But it seems it's about as fun as hanging out at a doctor's office. Earlier today, NFT-loving CTO shared a clip of this born world. Let's just look at the clip. We're watching it on Twitter. I'm not going to do it like that. We got to watch this in its full entirety, okay? Oh, yeah. Hey, whoever performing, they performing for real. They really there. You know what I'm saying? In real life. Yo, what is everybody doing? Oh, somebody up there giving it up? Yo, my man. Yo, I'm not gonna lie, man. I've never watched this video. As much as I tell y'all I love NFTs, man, I back them. I'm not one of those. My man Luke Walton, shout out to Luke. Luke, I'm gonna actually tag you on this. Luke is one of the writers for Kotaku, and he hates NFTs, man. So Luke, I'm tagging you on this. You know, I love NFTs. You right on this one, man. This look like some straight doo-doo. This is terrible. I can't even front, man. As much as I'm trying to back it up and talk like it's the future, this is doo-doo. This is not what it is, man. This ain't what it is. We got to run that back. 5.1 million views, folks. That's why this video has got 5.1 million views. This is why. People cannot believe how shitty the game is. Here we go. Now, hold up. We got to analyze a little something, right? The DJ up there looks like a real video. I don't know if what I believe is someone probably paid for the video, and then they put it up on the projector that they paid for. So that screen they paid for. Somebody paid for this land and built it. This rave, whoever hosting it, They got money. That's probably dude up there, the DJ. They, who knows? But they got money. They built this whole spot, and now the people there raving. Now, what I don't understand is why everybody looks like that. Like, he looks creepy. He looks creepy. Let's go on. I don't know. I ain't gonna say. Yo, that sound is terrible, though. My man just floated. Yo, hold up. They got the same pants too. Oh, no, y'all buying the same NFT. I be like, no, I don't want any NFT. Nobody, how many you got? 30? All right, keep them 30 over there. I want a 1-and-1. Don't give me that. Look, y'all, that's the thing about NFTs. I would not put an NFT. Look at them sharing pants. Come on, man. Now, you know what? That's the next default when you can't afford an NFT. Yo, this looks terrible, man. What are these people? What the hell are they? Yo, hold up, chat. I need to make sure I'm not bugging. Am I missing something? Yo, am I missing? The future looks like Nigeria. Yo, what am I missing? Yo, all right, we're going to let this roll. We're going to let it roll. It's 5.1 million views, so obviously a lot of people want to see it. Yo, this is terrible. They got Discord and Instagram and oh my God. So that's not the worst, guys. That's not the worst. As far as the video is shitty and crappy, let's read what he says. Yo, dude, it's the metaverse. A live rave happening right now in Decentraland for the upcoming @Lightbulb Man NFT released by Yarn Melgard. Music from Fidelity, Prince Thomas, Mike Bet Twins, NFT drop rave, virtual event, NFT community. Okay, y'all. So I'm here to tell y'all that Decentraland has officially failed us. As the NFT community is one of the people who thinks NFTs are actually going to be good in the end. Okay. And a lot of people have told me about the amount of power that gets used for NFTs that's like saying, hey, we'll take down a whole rainforest for you to have a token of appreciation. You know what I mean? Like, and I don't want to do that. If it takes a lot of power to create NFTs or to push them through the Ethereum blockchain and all that other jazz, cool, so be it. But if I can make a hefty dollar off NFTs, I'm down for it, but I won't be doing it in Decentraland. Okay, we're going to go ahead and move on. I've doo-dooed on Decentraland enough. But if you guys want to know, another game is Blanco's Block Party. All right, and I believe it's by Mythical Games. Blanco's Block Party has actual good designers, guys. I don't know who they have in here, but they got like Gucci, Burberry, actual designers in there selling NFTs, and you can actually sell those NFTs right now. I have NFTs on there that are like the first ones I earned. I was just playing the game. I got some that's like $60, $70, and I was just playing the game and I earned them. I'm probably going to resell them and just earn some cash for just playing the game. So, look into that. Blanco's Block Party. If you're looking to make some money, you can play and earn characters and sell them on there. All right, so let's go ahead. Last but not least. Oh, my goodness. This one's going to be quick because I do want to go ahead and I want to get some of y'all takes on this. So I'm going to go ahead and start putting the guest on here. This one's going to be really quick. I ain't going to hold too much time on this one. All right, there we go. Let's put this in there. There we go. So now that's in there. Whoever joins in, we're going to go through. And depending on how many callers we get, depending on how fast I'm going to go through them because, I got to cut off tonight. But this one right here is going to be a very easy story. And it's about a guy who put his foot in his mouth. We've all done it, right? I've done it myself. I'll never forget some of the things I said to people. And I thought it was the smartest thing in the world to say at the time. And it appeared to be the most ridiculous thing to say. And you know what? I just heard one recently. And I'm going to shout out this one. I'm not going to say who it is because it's my dog. Okay, I'm not going to do my dog like that. But he said one to me, and he put his foot in his mouth bad. He said, man, Mexico makes the best tacos. Now, this individual is underage. He's a child. Never been to Mexico. Has never stepped out the country. 1 foot. Okay? Has not even seen a taco being made in Mexico. Okay? simply just puts together the fact of tacos, Hispanic food, Mexico. He just, hey, you know what? Forget Puerto Ricans, Cubans, who cares, right? Just straight up Mexico. Okay, they make the best taco. That was one of the idiotic statements I've heard. Okay, but we quickly, had the person understand. They knew right away when they said, yeah, that was kind of dumb. I ain't gonna lie, that was bad. Yeah, you understand, and you don't say things like that again. This guy said something very similar. He actually works for Xbox, and Microsoft. Got to give him my company. You know what I'm saying? My dogs. Got to give it up to him. And my man Ben K, I got to shout out. Ben K said Mexico do have good tacos. By the way, I don't know if that's true or not, but I will say this man put his foot in his mouth, and he probably regretted it because he almost got fired. He actually still kept his job. He is still working for Xbox, I believe, to this day. But I want to go ahead and pull up the story, and we're going to talk quick fast about the man who almost got fired after saying gaming is like masturbating. All right. Now the sound sounds a little choppy. Is it just me? Hold on. Let's see this. Okay, we're back. It was just me. I got too much going on. Let me unplug this. Okay, there we go. I feel better. Now, Xbox creator nearly got fired after saying gaming is like masturbating. In 2001, Seamus Blackley, part of the original Xbox team at Microsoft, found himself in some hot water. Back in 2001, one of the creators behind the original Xbox console, Seamus Blackley, man, that's one hell of a name. That's one to get out. Seamus Blackley compared gaming to masturbating. Apparently, this didn't go over well with Bill Gates and other high-ranking Microsoft execs. According to Blackley, he nearly got fired for the quote. Okay. Recently on Twitter, someone pointed out the quote from a Bloomberg journalist, Dina Bass. Shout out Dina. I think I actually follow Dina, on Bloomberg. She does a great job. Okay. Gaming is like masturbation. Everybody does it. Nobody wants to talk about it. She responded to the person on Twitter and explained that she had to give credit to Seamus Blackley. Okay. He was often called the father of the Xbox, who originally said the quote back in 2001. Now, let's go ahead and pull up. Do we have it? Okay, they got it right here. So let's just pull up this one. So to give credit what credit is due, that was me quoting something Seamus Blackley said to me in the fall of 2001, a few weeks ahead of the original Xbox launch. The point I was trying to make is that gaming is now mainstream, where it was a bit more hidden back in the day. I get that. You know what I mean? Like people say, we just had Frost on TV the other day, G4 TV, talking about telling me that jerking off to me is not a compliment. It's talked about very easily today. Everybody can say it. But at one point, dudes were ashamed to talk about it. Like you go to your friend, you wouldn't even mention it to you. Now dudes talk about, dude, I let one go. You know what I mean? It's nothing now. That's just the way it works. So this dude said it in a 2001 interview, though, talking about the Xbox. Xbox not even released yet. And you go, hey, dude, I'm telling you, man, it's like gaming's like masturbation. You know what I mean? And they was like, what do you mean by that? You know what I mean? Like people didn't want to jerk off and talk about it before. Now they're jerking off and talk about it. You know what I mean? No, we don't got what you mean. So anyways, I just had to go ahead and quote my man Seamus Blackley for one famous quote, which is gaming is like masturbation, because now it's mainstream and before it wasn't. And Seamus Blackley, by the way, he does a lot of great work now. From what I'm hearing, Seamus Blackley is one of the people, like anytime he catches people doing certain shit, he puts them out there if it's disrespectful, which I love. Okay, I love. So shout out to Seamus. Now let's go ahead and start pulling people in. Okay, I got to pull people in. I'm coming in the order it was that it came in. I seen first, I had my man, Joe, come on. Yo, Joe, what is going on, my man? How you doing today?
I'm doing good. I've been busy. I had a lot of people were DMing me, PMing me, whatever the hell you want to call it now, whatever these whippersnappers call it. You got the new Atmosphere repack. And big shout out to Eric. He's always on the Facebook page, on the Nickmoses05 page, also the private chat rooms, also in the He takes my repack and updates it because he knows I'm working all the time. So he's a great guy. He got one of the chips done for the OLED. So yeah.
Nice, man. Nice. And I will say, Joe, it got so bad, I had to message you. I said, Joe, hey, look at the repack, Joe. I don't know what's up. You know what I'm saying? They're going crazy, Joe. They messaging me. But nonetheless, appreciate that, Joe. That lets you know, well needed. You and Eric, man, tell Eric, thank you. We need to go ahead and get Eric. I'm going to give him something. We got to give him some privilege. We got to get you in there. We got to get Eric in there. But
definitely. I'm telling him he needs to come in. He works night shift, though, so he's very busy. He just got promoted, too. So he's doing good.
Shout out to Eric. Now, Joe, it's a lot I talked about today. The main thing, the theme of today, Microsoft buys Activision. And Joe, you for the longest, Joe, have had that Xbox Series X in the corner.
It's still in the damn corner.
Oh, man. You know what? Activision Blizzard might be changing that, Joe. What do you think about the acquisition? Let's ask that first.
I think it's going to be awesome because, maybe they'll get rid of the shitty employees there. And also, Game Pass is going to have a lot more games. Game Pass right now has more games than Sony does. But, technically, there's going to be a jailbreak for the PS5. So that's going to be pretty cool once we get more information on it. But it's kind of on the DL right now. It's only released in private. So we don't know what's going on with that. But that's pretty cool.
About that. I've heard about that. That's swimming around.
Microsoft's still holding that down because you can't hack the Xbox One. You still can't hack it. I forgot the name. So many damn names.
Yeah, I know. But you know what? I'm going to be honest with you, Joe. Why hack the Xbox when you can get up $15 and you can play the games? Like, you can play all the games for $15. Why?
Definitely. You know what? You're right. That kind of eliminates the need for piracy. But I'm one of those persons that has like 4 or 5, 10 terabyte hard drives that just keep storing the shit on them hard drives, And
I feel you, man. I get bad with that, man. I'm so glad sometimes, I cry when a hard drive crashes, but sometimes it's a relief. You know what I mean? It's like
when a family member dies.
Yo, you said it perfectly, man. Perfectly. It's like, I lost so much. But then it's like, I don't have to worry anymore. Now I can start new, get me a solid state, get off that crap. You know what I mean? That's how
I'm still rocking the mechanical drives.
I got a couple, Joe. I'm not going to lie. I'm working my way to all solid state. But right now, a couple mechanical. So now with that, Call of Duty, Joe, since we go way back, how I am with Call of Duty, Joe. This acquisition, do you think this means more profits for Call of Duty, or do you think it hurts the bottom line?
I think it's going to be more profits for Call of Duty because they're going to focus more on Microsoft. I wonder if they're going to pull off, just sticking with all the Microsoft properties. Like, some games that are Activision are on Sony. I wonder if they're just going to pull all the titles and say, hey, no longer we're going to do this. But here's the deal. If Microsoft does do that, they're going to get sued for being a monopoly because they're buying up all the smaller studios. Now they're buying these big-ass studios. That's the only thing. What's going to happen is if they say, hey, we're not going to give you fucking, whatever for Sony anymore, they're going to have lawsuits. But I don't think they're going to be that stupid. Only with the newer big titles. Like if they come out with some type of new open world game, whatever the heck it's called. They're going to keep all those good ideas that are locked in a vault, and they're only going to have them for Xbox.
Now, Joe, you were there. We watched Xbox at E3 2021. Joe, our jaws hit the floor. We were like stunned. And now this happened. So E3 2022 around the corner. Do you expect Xbox already took it over? Or are we going to see a Sony come out?
Sony ain't going to do shit. I'm a big Sony fanboy. You know that, Nick. But Microsoft's got the next floor because they got Activision Studios. They got all new games. I'm sure they also have some pretty cool trailers we don't even know about for new games. It's crazy. Microsoft's holding it down. We're still waiting for, like what you said, GTA 6. We'll have the PS7 out, and we're still waiting for fucking GTA 6. They keep trying to sell all the old games. By the way, they got no lie. I didn't watch the whole tutorial. They have GTA 5 that was ported to a Game Boy. It looked so bad, but so good at the same time.
I remember that. I did see that too. I'm just amazed at what people do sometimes.
Yeah.
So, Joe, let me ask, Sony guy, if you're Sony, if you're sitting in that seat, head of PlayStation, Joe, what do you think you would do in order to get people back on your side to good grass for the public and the sales?
Go back to the old school ways of Sony offering the free membership for online access, but Microsoft owns the online access for gameplay. You know, back in the day when we were younger, it was you were on Xbox, you didn't play Sony because it sucked. But that's what they need to do. Come up with something better than Game Pass. Actually, maybe give away freebies, and do that. I remember when I got the PS5, it was so funny. You got a free game back in the day when I got Sega Genesis, brand new in the box. I'm over here like an old man shaking my cane and yelling at the kids. You got 2 free games. Now they make it a big deal. We gave you a free game. It's fucking digital. It costs you nothing to make. Now here's the deal. This is my prediction. For the PS6 and the Xbox XYZ, whatever they're going to call it, Xbox, it's going to be all digital. We're not going to get any more physical releases because they're definite. Microsoft is heading in that realm. It's going to only be on the marketplace where you get your games from. No more digital. All that manufacturing is going to stop, and GameStop's going to go out of business.
So let me ask this, Joe. What happens to Blu-ray?
Well, people are still going to use it for their movies. I mean, not necessarily, because you have Netflix and Hulu and all the other stuff. I think optical media is just going to fizzle out, unfortunately. I'm a big person of physical media, anime, video games, movies. I have a ton of physical media because when those hard drives break, you ain't getting the information back. But if you have physically pressed on a disc, as long as you keep it in good condition, it won't get disc rot, and it will keep it pretty safe.
Okay. And Joe, last, because I got a couple people I got to get through. Joe, I'm going to ask this.
The VR porn, talk about
that. Let's talk about it, because I'm going right into it, man. Let's talk. That's right where I was going. So let's talk. Joe, what do you think about it, man? Have you dived into it? Have you known people to do it? What's up?
I saw some pretty cool glasses that you can do the VR stuff with, but definitely with how the relationships are going between people my age and younger, it's going to kill off relationships. It's just going to be, spiraling down to hell. Oh, why should I take you out to a restaurant or, buy you roses or do this, do that? Just plug your headset in and that's it. Lock the door, double lock the door, and also close the curtains. But the VR, like with Facebook, they're trying to push all digital stuff like you were talking about last week with the cows. I was amazed by that. I even told my dad about that. That's some crazy shit.
It is, man. You know what? You think, and just to go ahead and talk about that further, because a lot of people may not remember, with those cows, putting them in VR and them producing like almost 5 to 7% more milk. And that's how humans were used in the Matrix. So imagine a human feeling, ooh, I'm around all these women and I have to lift something. It's probably going to hold his strength a lot longer than if he's in the house by himself.
Plus, what's going to happen with these VR things? It's going to be VR workout sessions instead of going to the gym. Gyms will shut down. They'll lose money. All the exercising and moving types of activities, it's all going to be through the VR headset. Stay at home. No need to support your local small business or your local chain that's going to go out of business. I'm telling you, VR is going to be bad for a lot of people, but good for a lot of people. As a business person, I would jump on the VR train. If you have extra money to blow, jump on the VR train. VR crashed back in the day because we didn't have technology and the chips that we do now. Yeah, it's going to take off. It is.
No, you hit it spot on. Joe, my man, any last words for you out, my dude?
If you need the new repack on Nickmoses05, and yes, you need to update the RCM loader. I don't know the numbers off the top of my head, but there's a new payload for Hikoctane, so make sure you use the new files and use the new repack. Like and subscribe, Nickmoses05, and I'll catch you next week.
Joe, I'ma holla at you, my dude.
All right, talk to you later, buddy.
Later. Oh, my goodness. This man right here. Becoming undone in the building. My man been working. First of all, before you even talk, I'm going to get it all off. My man been working 24/7. He be still trying to tune in. He like, man, I'm trying to tune in, man. I'm at work. I hear you, because I be at work. I can't. Yeah, I'm trying. I know. And my man has made it to the podcast, Becoming Undone. How you doing, sir?
It's a wonderful day in the neighborhood.
My man, good. Now, we had a lot to talk about today, man. One of the big things is Microsoft bought Activision. Now, let me ask you, you probably was like me, woke up and just like, oh, heard the news. Damn, Microsoft bought Activision. What was the first thing you thought when you heard Microsoft bought Activision?
I was like, damn, Sony go have to work double hard. They go have to buy at least 2 or 3 different studios to get crap going. Because, man, Microsoft just made the deal of the century, man. I mean, we're talking about NFTs and all these metaverses and all that, but Microsoft just made the deal of the century right there. I mean, you really can't put too many words behind that except for wow.
You said it best. Deal of the century. The amount of franchises that it now owns is ridiculous. So let me ask you this. What do you think happens with Game Pass? Do you think they go up some subscription price, or do you think everything stays the same?
I think it's going to be locked in at the regular price for the first year because they're going to fill people out. And then once the deal is finally complete, all the teaser crossed, all the I's dotted, everything is finally set up and completed out. Like you were saying, they sweep all that negative publicity under the water and everything. Then I feel like once all that's done, they see the numbers for the first year and see the growth. It's a done deal. They go raise the prices. They go recoup.
So now you spoke about, the bad things going on. Let's dive into it, man. My man, CEO Bobby. Everybody said, get him up out of here. My man let everything go, every sexual misconduct that came across his desk, friends slapping booties, they slapping each other nuts across the office, just everything crazy. Do you feel like CEO Bobby is going to remain in his position through this entirety, or do you think he actually going to have to give up that seat?
If they make him give it up, he's not going down without a fight. He's done reference. That's like his kids. That's his project. That's where he's built his billions of dollars. So, he's got a stake in the investment. He's kind of put his stamp on everything. And for him just to kind of like throw it all away like it's garbage, he's not going down without a fight. Unless they go pay him a pretty big severance pay. I know you were talking about the big money. It's going to be some big money. That man's getting paid one way or another.
Yeah, and I heard it was something around $390 million, which would be the package to buy him out. So $390 million, bam, you go. Damn, that's a nice going away package. I would love to get fired and get $390 million. I think me and you both right now would not be here talking to each other if we got fired for $390 million. Okay, I'm just saying. Now, one other thing. Sony's looking bad. What if you were in the seat? If I gave you, I said, man, Becoming Undone, you the head of PlayStation, man. We got to do something. You got to save us. What are we going to do?
Man, I'm going to have to pull a triple threat. Like you're saying, Ubisoft, EA, and I'm going to have to find probably take 2. Like you're saying, you're going to have to work double, even triple hard, because you're looking at the value of those 4 companies right there. You're going to have to put up triple the money. I mean, that's a $70 billion acquisition. You're going to have the value of $70 billion plus the fan base of at least that $70 billion fan base. You're thinking of WoW, what's the other one? StarCraft. I mean, I'm not real big on the PC games, but the probability of the ports coming to the Xbox, just like you have Final Fantasy, like we were discussing in chat, the controller configurations, I mean, it's not going to be that hard to port maybe WoW over, but some of the other games are going to be a little bit difficult. But if they're looking to recruit, money grab, yeah, they're going to go for the profitability.
And I'm with you. Sony right now, got put in a position where they have to do some. And you're right. If they bought those acquisitions right now, I think the whole talk would be different. And I do think E3 now, Sony says, ooh, Madden Legendary Edition. You know, they can't show this, or they might be able to say GTA, we got a new 6 coming. Imagine PlayStation saying Grand Theft Auto 6. I don't care if it's coming out 5 years from now. If they can sit here and say, we hold Grand Theft Auto 6, it would be major. So I'm with you on that. Now, last thing I want to go ahead and talk about, man, which I was asking everybody about. Us grown folks know about. The young bucks may not know about, you know. But the porn industry not becoming undone. We're up there. Okay, I ain't gonna shout out our ages, but we've been around the magazine ages. Okay, you remember seeing a magazine, flipping through a Playboy, a Hustler. Okay, you was whoo. Then the VHS come in. You remember how we was like, oh, wow, woohoo, this is where it's at. Then you got the DVD. We was able to skip scenes. Oh, my goodness. They revolutionary. Oh, skip scene. Get right to the stuff. Virtual reality. Do you see this being the next big thing, or do you think it's going to fizzle out before it gets big?
It's going to evolve. I mean, you think about the technology out there. They're going to pair the VR with other equipment. They're going to, I mean, I hate to really dive in there, but I mean, there's been advertisements all over certain anime sites, you know, for the games that they play right now, just animated games and stuff. You think about the VR, hooking up with that, hooking up with certain equipment, vacuum hoses and the sort. I mean, you know, it's going to have lubrication put in there. You hit a button and all that good junk. I mean, you could just use your imagination and go from there, man. It's going to be all hooked up. I mean, it's going to be like a bodysuit, nerve gears, sword art, online hentai, whatever you want to call it.
Yo, hey, you're right. We got the technology now to where it can be done. There are already those type of toys out there in the market. So you're not just talking BS. It's facts. It's already out there. You can right now buy it and hook it up to your VR and start using it. So I'm with you. It's going to be a big industry. Now, becoming undone. I got like 2 more people to get through. I'm trying to run through these. I want to go all day, my dude. But any last words you got to say before you out?
I'm going to say it calm and peaceful. I want everybody to like and subscribe to Nick Mo. Share the podcast. Share the video. I want you to be ready to tithe on that Sunday night. Bring your money to the offering plate. Bring them welfare checks, your food stamps, your lunch money. And last of all, it's tax season time, baby.
Yeah, it sure is. Hey, everybody, them W-2s is in the mail right now. Everybody should be getting them. Okay, we talk. My man, becoming undone. Appreciate you showing love and coming through tonight, man. I'ma holler at you, my dude.
Peace out, my man.
Later. Now let's bring the next in line. Oh, hey, that kid's not supposed to be playing that.
Whoa,
Hey,
goodness, Nick. Oh, I'm so sorry you had to. Oh man, I'm so sorry you had to see that. Hello, how you doing?
Were you actually playing VR right there?
Oh no, it's got. I just have it on the. Here, can I get it to?
Come on, I want to see. I'm looking at my screen like I can see it. We see the top a little bit.
Wait, can you?
Oh, come on, damn it!
It's on the. No, there you go. You can kind of see it. It's on the pass-through mode. I literally just had it on pass-through, so I could see. There, you can kind of like. I don't know if you can see any.
With it. Okay.
Yeah, but yeah, it's just a pass-through mode.
Yo, my man, Dead Specimen. What is going on? How are you doing today, sir?
I'm not too bad. Also, I like what Joshua Drake said. They got the lotion out of reach. I don't have lotion. I do have this lubricant, though.
Stop. Multi-purpose.
Multi-purpose.
Oh, goodness. Now, perfect. I got a young buck on here. So, you know, you, Dead Specimen, being so young, you see these huge numbers of acquisitions and you hear about stocks and shares like Amazon, $3,000 a share. And, you know, when I was your age, that was unheard of. That was crazy. And now these numbers just fly by you like nothing. When you heard Microsoft bought Activision for $68.7 billion, were you amazed more by the amount they spent or the acquisition of the company?
I'm gonna show you. I'm gonna recreate my exact reaction when I found out that Microsoft bought Activision.
Nice.
Cool. I'm like, okay, cool. I mean, I was a little upset because I'm like, oh, are they gonna finally toss out Bobby Boy? And they did not toss out Bobby Boy, unfortunately. But I'm like, okay, they bought Bethesda. They've already done big acquisitions. I guess this isn't totally shocking. I always kind of felt like Guitar Hero was always sort of meant to be on Xbox. It felt like a lot of Activision games just worked the best on Xbox. So it kind of feels right at home that Xbox of all people would buy it. And I don't know if they said that they were going to be exclusivizing. Is that a word? But I just made it up. That's a word now. Put that in Oxford Dictionary. Bethesda games, but they really should, because everyone's talking about how they like fucking Sony fanboys. They're all like, "Oh my god, Sony has the best games. Oh my god." It's like,
you're so true.
It's like, okay. All right, if your games are so good, then maybe you won't be too upset if Microsoft takes a couple for themselves. And, they'll probably make the argument of like, all of them are made in-house, though. They're just picking up people that already made stuff. Well, I wasn't around to see all of this, so maybe actually that is what Sony did. So, Microsoft's just finally playing catch-up, and you know what? Good on them. And you know what? They're picking up games that I would rather play. I would rather play Call of Duty Vanguard, although I'm not going to, because unlike you, I'm actually going to not buy Activision games. I actually rather would play Call of Duty. I actually rather would play Call of Duty. I would rather play Doom. I'm not the biggest Skyrim fan, but compared to like Uncharted, I'd rather play Skyrim. They're picking up games I would rather play, and that's kind of why I've been like a pseudo Microsoft fanboy. I play PC. I represent Steam, but they're picking up games I'd rather play, and they already had them. I love Halo. Halo's a great game. I don't play it very often. I wouldn't call myself a fanboy in any way, but in terms of if I looked at like Microsoft library and Sony's library, I would probably go Xbox just because of Halo. And you know what? Shout out to Salcom. Me and that do play Halo every once in a while, and it's a lot of fun.
No, I will agree. You said it best, man. I can't say it. And one thing I want to give you props on is what you spoke about with Call of Duty. I respect that. Like that's one thing I say. If you're gonna stand on it, stand on it. I'm not supporting that. I'm not supporting anything with the company. I'm not gonna play it. I'm not gonna look at it, and I respect that. And me, you know what? This is disappointing me. That's especially where I kind of feel like I get torn. I say, man, I don't support this shit, but I'm such a fanboy. You could give me, which they have, the shittiest Call of Duty, Future Soldier, and I will pre-order it. I play it. I talked about how great that game was. I talked about it. I said it. It was me to only be sad at what I really had. So,
well, you know what, man? I just got the RGH Xbox 360. I have a Guitar Hero controller. You best know how I got those Guitar Hero games. No, I don't even want to pay Microsoft. I don't even want to pay Activision money secondhand. Fuck that.
No, I'm with you on that. I'm with you. I really appreciate that you go in like that. Now, speaking of it,
real quick though, I just want to say, I don't know if I said this last podcast. I might have, but I need to reiterate even if I didn't say it, that as much as I think Call of Duty is fine, I'll reiterate what someone had mentioned about DICE games, about Battlefield, that Battlefield 2042, how it flopped so bad. But the guy had said when he was reviewing it, he was like, now is this a problem with Battlefield 42, or is this a problem in the fact that every single DICE release is terrible? So Battlefield ain't much better.
Yo, Battlefield is a dumpster fire. It is like, you can't even, from what I'm hearing, player base dropping every day. I'm sure if I look now, what are we at? 18,000? You know what I mean? People sticking around trying
2,000.
Yeah.
200, two. Me and you.
It's looking bad. And with CEO Bobby, now that you spoke about that, we know all the allegations. We were going as far as back as not just him, multiple parties. Do you think it gets better now that Microsoft purchased Activision Blizzard? Or do you think this is just sweep under the rug and they'll continue and they won't unionize?
I wish Microsoft could have fired Bobby instantly. I really wish they did. And I'm like out of joking mode for a minute here because honestly, that would have been their best move if they had fired Bobby immediately, and then either I think they said this, but either they say that like basically company people have to report directly to Phil Spencer now.
Mm-hmm.
Good, he's pretty good at his job, and he doesn't run a fucking frat house. Good on him. But okay, at least they're reporting directly to him. I wish they just got him out of the way. I wish that it was just you have Microsoft, you have Phil Spencer, CEO of Microsoft Game Studios. Everyone at Activision now reports to him. He's CEO of Activision. Phil Spencer, CEO of Playground Games, CEO of Bethesda. Just cut out the middleman. Universally, especially with Bobby.
So, like I mentioned a moment ago, you mentioned the baby, how much Bobby loves Activision, Call of Duty especially. Bobby has stepped on the front lines and said Call of Duty will be the best military shooter ever, all the time. Do you think or do you see Bobby wanting to sell, or do you see him purposely holding his seat just to spite everyone that wants him gone?
I think he's just a piece of shit. And most CEOs, when they get caught, that's when reality slaps them in the face and they're like, oh shit, all right, my whole empire has come crashing down now. I can't do this anymore. They step out of the way and they get one of their cronies to step up. It just happened with Twitter. Jack Dorsey stepped down and basically his right-hand man is now CEO of Twitter, so it's not going to get any better. And in this case, Bobby's like, nah, fuck you. I'm not even getting one of my cronies to do it. I did nothing wrong. Fuck you, public. I'm still CEO. And it's like, okay, until you're CEO, I'm not buying one of your games ever again. I'm not buying them. I never paid for World of Warcraft, but if I did, I probably would have instantly canceled my subscription. I would have, if I was within the refund period, I would have refunded Vanguard.
And you know what? You're not the only one. I actually have a buddy that I know has been playing WoW his whole entire life. I mean, literally from the first one, and I think they redid the first one again, the WoW Classic, and it came out again. He bought it again. He went nuts, went through everything. He officially has started playing the latest Final Fantasy Online. That's growing, okay? And he's not going back. This is something that I have seen many people stand on. Now, one other thing that's special I'm going to ask. Last thing, like I said, I got a couple we got going through. But Sony, if I say Dead Specimen, we put you in the seat, we right now need you to make some decision on how we can come out of this victorious. What do we need to do as a company?
Come out of like what, victorious?
To be able to, let's say, come out victorious in the console wars. Because right now, we'll be honest, it's not looking so good for Sony for 2022 and 2023. Consoles, maybe you can sell whatever consoles. The thing is, are Sony PlayStation 5 owners going to go out and buy a Series X2 because they have to play something? It's really what it comes down to. Are we going to see? I do think this is going to cause more Series X sales because, I mean, Call of Duty alone, okay, which, by the way, was number one for PlayStation selling. Okay, Call of Duty now is owned by Microsoft. If anybody purchased a PlayStation to say, hey, I want to be the first dibs on Call of Duty, that's a wrap. What would you do? What would you say to Sony? What could Sony do right now to make a change in people's mind, to get the subscription model to work? Everything.
Buy dice.
Nice. Okay. I like, you know what? I'm gonna play devil's advocate. You know what? If you were to buy dice, I do agree that would be very interesting.
Although
Specifically,
doesn't EA own dice right now?
You may be right. Let's see. Yes, they do.
Okay, I figured. Okay.
EA.
All right. Well, since we're on a trend of buying shitty companies, yeah, just buy EA outright.
Yeah. I mean, that to me was my first thought. My first thought was to buy EA. Some of your most selling titles are sports titles. You lock that down. You also get a couple other, EA buys up everything. Hopefully you can make use of it. You probably got some dormant franchises.
I would argue though, like Raven Studios, they're effectively a subsidiary of Activision. But Raven Studios is fantastic at what they do, as far as I'm aware. So what would have been cool is if Microsoft could have bought Raven specifically, or hell, they could have bought Treyarch or Infinity Ward. I don't know how they are, because they basically only make a few things. But theoretically, they could have just bought Treyarch, Raven, or Infinity Ward. Sony could have bought DICE, and there you have equals. Now the question is, what the fuck who's like the co-company to Bethesda? You have Activision to DICE, but what do you have to Bethesda?
Yeah, I see what you mean there. Damn. And you know what? So maybe we're spot on. Maybe it's just EA. Maybe they need to just go ahead, because if they do purchase EA, you're right. EA, I'm with you. I think they are a shitty company. I've been hating EA for many, many, many years now. I don't even think it's any game that's EA that I play. I don't think any title. You probably haven't even heard me mention an EA title.
Uno. Or no, that's Ubisoft. That's Ubisoft. Yeah, I can't think of an EA game either. Uno's Ubisoft, Rainbow's Ubisoft. I don't think I play any EA games.
I'm gonna be honest. I don't think I play any EA games. I'm trying to think of one, and I'm like, seriously, don't think I play any EA game. So it just shows you, like people like me and you might not play any EA games, but imagine the sports fanatic, the guy who loves football and only plays Madden. There you go. He goes out and buys a Sony PlayStation. Why does he need an Xbox when he only plays sports games?
The person who loves shooters and who loves racing games can go buy an Xbox Series X. The person that loves sports and I guess MMORPG, I don't even know what the hell you would call like Uncharted, but like RPG games, that kind of stuff, buy a PS5. Although I would argue, don't buy either of them and buy a PC and a Switch, PC Master Race.
I'm with you. So, Dead Specimen, any last words, my dude, before you out?
Fuck Activision. and fuck DICE. And fuck Microsoft. And fuck Sony. PC Master Race. Linux. Buy a Switch.
Hey, that was well said. My man, Dead Specimen. I'm gonna holler at you later, my dude.
Adios.
Later. Last but not least, man, I had to bring you in here, man. Where you been, man? Where you been, man? What's up? Where you been?
Yeah.
What's up, man?
Wait, I don't know.
You on? I got you on, man. I pulled you up. What's up? You been slacking, man. I ain't seen you at my last one. I ain't seen you at a couple. What's been going on, man? Yo, it's cool, man. It's cool. I understand. I messed up. I wasn't on a Sunday before. Okay, I wasn't on before. What's going on, man? How are you? How you feeling?
Man.
What's up, man? Talk to me. Yo, you pop, lock, and drop it on the screen. You pop, lock, and drop it.
I froze.
I can't see you. You froze. Yeah, you good. You good on my end. You look good to me. You pop, lock, and dropping, but besides that, you cool.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you fine, man. What's up? What's
good?
Can you hear me? I can hear you good, loud and clear.
How you been, man?
Man, I've been good, man. How you been?
Yo. I'm running.
Yo, I got a question. What happened to the last podcast, man? What was you at?
Man, what was I doing?
Oh, no, man. Nah, it's cool, man. I'm going to tell everybody right now. This man right here keep me on my P's and Q's. He can miss. If he miss one, he be there before I be there most of the time. So I got to give him a hard time one time because he be on me. He be like, Nick, hey, it's 6 o'clock. You need to be on. That's my dog. Manager. That's
Nick. I think
you freezing. You pop, lock, and dropping. So while you pop, lock, and dropping, I get it on for you. You good. You good. So, man, let me ask you something, right? Look, you freezing up. You freezing, man. What's up, man? The internet drop? You got Wi-Fi, don't you? Man, you got to run the 50
Yeah,
foot
I
Ethernet
do.
cord, man. You know you got to run that 50 foot Ethernet cord from the front all the way to your room, man. You can't be doing that.
Yeah.
You can't do the Wi-Fi, man.
Listen, man.
All right, talk to me.
Listen, man. But this, please. I gotta say that.
Yo, that specimen gone, man. That specimen gone. He ran. What you got to say to that specimen? Talk to him, though. You got the floor. Talk to him.
The visual is going over now. Okay, so back off of it, buddy.
You told him back off of it. Hey, I'm going to tell you something, man. That specimen, that man is a young OG, man. We older than him, man. We way older than him. He about 16 years old, man. So he got a lot of different experiences that he will see in life, and maybe a change. You don't know. You know what I mean? My man might be doing it up. So one thing I gotta ask you, okay, because I gotta be wrapping the show up. We supposed to be wrapping it up at 9:00, but it seems like you know how it go. I just be running. My dog, let me ask you, what games have you been playing lately? What you been playing? Talk to me. Talk to me.
Man, you know what? The last time my nephews was here.
What's up?
I was playing a shooting game with them.
Oh, okay.
I forgot what the game called.
All right, so you messed with the shooting game. You messed with the shooting game. Hey, man, you must been playing Call of Duty. I'm telling you. I know. What you talking about, Ryan? Was you with Ryan?
Call of Duty.
I knew you was playing Call of Duty. I already knew. It's the best game ever. Best game ever. Now, my man, before I'm out, when the next time I see you, man? When you been over Pop Duke's house, man?
Man.
When the last time you been over Pop's house?
You talking about at the double house?
Yeah.
They've been over here.
Yo, I know. They told me. They came over there, man. They told me that, man. I just had to check in with you. Let you know I'm tapped in, man. I'm tapped in. Okay, I'm tapped in with the fam. I'm trying to see.
I just waiting for you to come over here, man.
Yeah, I do need to stop over there, man. Where you at? Hold up. No, don't say it. Don't say that. I'm going to ask you off of that because I'm tripping. We getting on convo. Yo, my man. Yeah, we can't be talking that on air. Don't say nothing. I know you about to. Don't say it. Okay.
My screen is blocked out. My screen is blocked out. Hold up.
Okay.
Hold up. My screen is blocked out.
My man, I want to ask you, any last words, man, Chris? I want you to take us out. Take us out. What would you say to everybody right now? You got the stage, and you have to say goodbye on Nickmoses05 Gaming Podcast. It's all you. What do you say?
Well, first of all, subscribe to my main man, Nickmoses05, man. He's the best YouTuber ever. And if you want to see him broadcast, see me on there. You know what's up. Talk to him. I'm after you, buddy.
Can you dig it, sucker?
My man. Yo, Chris, as always, I love you, man. I appreciate what you do for me, for the show. And as always, man, we taking the show out. I'm going to holler at you later, my dude.
Hey, have a great night, my man.
Man, you too. I'm going to holler at you, man. Next show.
God bless.
Later.
Yes, sir.
Yo, we are out of here. That's my man. For those who don't know, that is my main man. Yo, my show goes on time because of him. That man will call me 5:30 on the dot. Where you at? What you doing? Get your ass to the stage. You got people watching. So shout out, Chris. That's my manager. He ain't say my manager, but I made him my manager. He my manager. Okay. Holla at y'all. Another good show, man. We're going to keep the shows rolling. As always, it's your boy, Nickmoses05. Mo fam. We